T. McCluskey presents Arcade Talk live stream.
All right.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome, papabrad.
Awesome. Another Arcade Talk.
Yep. Another one. I think this is my fifth one.
Dude, I like that. I like that. Is that a new intro? That's pretty slick.
Yeah. I had it on my commercial for
I felt
today.
like I was stepping back into the 80s. That was pretty awesome.
Yeah. And I was like, you know what? I need to use this for my live stream. I don't have a like intro yet.
Very cool. Very cool.
Yeah. I found that little clip yesterday when I was looking for stuff for the 80s and that for tonight's stream. How you been?
I've been doing great. How you been doing?
I've been good.
Been busy putting out videos. Always dropping videos.
Nice. In Canada, welcome to stream. Hey, Hobby Hands, welcome. Welcome, guys. One of my favorite movies. Lots of arcades in that scene. Oh, is that actually from a movie?
But sure.
I'm not sure either. I just found it on one of the videos and stuff I was trying to find for tonight. How you been, Hobby Hands? What's that?
There's some Galaga in the background.
Yeah, there's a couple things in there, right?
Yeah, that's cool.
T. McCluskey presents Arcade Talk live stream.
Donkey Kong. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff.
You got Gorf in there. Defender. Got all the good games. Is that from War Games? Hobby Hands says it's from War Games. It might be. That's pretty cool.
Oh, really? War Games.
Awesome. That was a good movie.
Hey, what's up? Made in Canada.
Oh, the music is from War Games. Okay, Hobby Hands.
Oh. So I am talking about the music that is from the War Games. Oh, okay. I wonder where that was coming from because I really like that song, man. I was going to try to download it from somewhere if I could find it.
You didn't know. Now you know. It was in War Games.
Make it a little easier to look it up. I really like that beat, man.
Mm-hmm.
War Games. I mean, I saw that movie, man, but it's so long ago. I don't remember anything from it, especially the music. It has a good beat. I like it. All right, so tonight we're talking arcade cabinets and Arcade1Up mods.
Yeah. If we could talk about mods, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, I thought we'd do that first. I made a little video of the mod. Papa Brad made a video of some mods. Yours probably better than mine. We'll play yours first.
I doubt that, but yeah. So, one of the things I noticed you've done some really cool Arcade1Up mod videos. I've been noticing. You did like the Star Wars one. Under the Dragon's Lair front panel one. You've had some pretty cool mod videos on your channel.
Let's see. Allow. Bring it in. Shoop. There we go.
There you go. Looking good.
I gotta play it over here. Here we go.
Papabrad coming at you with a look at all the mods I have made to my Arcade1Up cabinets. First one up is Big Blue.
Big Blue.
Mods to this are 2 Samwa joysticks. I put some custom blue bat tops on it. I have glowing blue buttons. This thing looks beautiful in person. It's my KI, one of my newer cabs. This is the Tempest cab. This cab has DIY retro buttons.
Oh, you got Tempest.
Which are all lit up. Yeah, these are all my Arcade1Ups I've modded. That's retro show trackball. This is one of my favorite cabs, believe it or not. Purple buttons. Here's a close-up of the buttons.
I like those purple buttons.
Yeah, they look great on that Tempest cab. Purple and the blue trackball.
Oh, yeah, the blue trackball, too.
The GRS trackball, Glenn's retro show track. Cabs, if I want to have. This is my Pac-Man. Everyone's got to have a Pac-Man. This is an Namco Legacy. I think you got the same machine, huh? Rods has a Samwa joystick with a custom 4-way gate. set the four-way direction so you get your perfect turns with your Pac-Man. I kind of went with a cool color scheme for my buttons.
I like it.
I think it came out really nice. This game plays great. This game pretty much made me a master of Pac-Man. I just love this game. And, nice cab.
You got a remote for that.
Good quality. It's my Ridge Racer. I haven't done anything to this. I might in the future, though. Another shot of my Big Blue. The buttons look really good. I don't know why the camera's not really capturing it, but they really do look good in person.
There,
Look at that.
that's what it looks like. Right there's what it actually looks like. I don't know why my camera doesn't pick it up right. Probably the brightness of the button of the lights throws it off.
Hey, I turned on.
What didn't show up?
Just the colors weren't right. I don't know why.
Yeah, my camera does that sometimes.
Probably because it had so much blue light.
When you turn it on, this is what you're going to see. This arcade, once you get everything turned on, it's very relaxing having all these arcades playing.
Look at that Tempest.
No, I love that. I love that a cab. It's one of my favorites.
That's part of the fun of collecting Arcade1Up.
I probably play Centipede on it as much as I play Tempest, honestly.
Really?
Some people say,
Yeah, I love Centipede. Centipede is a great game.
I'm lipstick on a pig, but
It's got a lot of go. You got Missile Command on there. You got
customizing the controls makes the experience.
Asteroids. Got a lot of good games on that one.
Yeah, Asteroids.
Love Asteroid. A lot of old school 80s Atari games.
I think they're fun. It's funny that Pac-Man always gets played whenever I have people over. People love Pac-Man.
Yep.
You gotta have a Pac-Man in the arcade.
Gotta have a Pac-Man.
There's my Marvel vs. Capcom.
This is one of my more recent ones. I went with
Got
the
all
Sam
Sam
one. Candy cap style buttons and baby blue. Let's rock.
And Ken, this looks great.
Cool.
Yeah, I have videos too showing you how to do all these mods on my channel. I have a video for each one where I kind of show you. I take it apart and show you how I did it step by step. It's very easy.
Switching to my Star Wars cab. This one's really modified. It's got a PC inside of it. Got a lot of flex.
Crazy.
Of course, you can play Star Wars Trilogy on it.
Yeah, you can play. There's so many games on that thing too. I mean, I got like House of the Dead.
Shout out to Beacons or Us. This was a great mod that he did.
Got Daytona on there.
Basically, he sends you the parts. You have to put it all together yourself, but he offers good instructions. It's not that hard to do. This is a quick look at my mods. I hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah, that was it. It's just a quick video I threw together to show some of the different mods I've done to my Arcade1Ups.
Hit that like button. Consider subscribing if you like home arcade content. And as always,
You're still going on.
stay legit.
I'm still playing.
Stay legit.
You know, I mainly mod my cabs so they play better, you know? I mean, I like to make them look cool, like with the lights and stuff, but it's mainly just so they play better.
Yeah. I can't hear you as good tonight. Well, oh, you know why? Turn my volume down.
Oh, is it okay?
Yep.
Okay.
Here's my
cool.
side. Here's my
Cool.
side. I'll be hands. What have my hands got to say? I have too many mods playing. Working on my SW, of course. Yep. Can't wait to get it on here, man. Also working on my pinball, and I want to make custom risers. Some kind of personal logo.
That's
Nice.
cool. I think that's part of the fun too of this hobby. It's like, you know, these aren't like real arcade machines, but they are fun to mod. Like, I think I enjoy modding them, you know? You know, part of it is like, I feel like if you really want to play them, like at a little higher level, it helps a lot. Like the Pac-Man, for example, when I put that four-way joystick in there, it's like I never miss moves now when I'm playing, you know? So
Oh,
like it helped my game. Like, you know, sometimes I would like want to turn and it wouldn't turn because it doesn't have a true four-way stick in there. And when you put it in there, it's like then your moves are perfect. So it helped my Pac-Man game. Like I can play Pac-Man. I like to play it on speed chip mode where it's all sped up. But you know, it really helped make that cab really amazing. I love that cab. Like all my cabs I have now, I really don't see me selling any of them. I feel like I have a good collection of machines that I like, you know?
Yeah, I mean,
How about
Five
you?
is-
I know you got an awesome collection.
Yep. That's the 5 I wanted
Um,
right there. Definitely would not ever sell them.
I mean,
Yep.
you got some of the superstars of the 80s. You got Tron, Dragon's Lair, and Star Wars. You know,
Hey, Mr. Dude, man, come on.
Mr. Do. Mr. Do is fantastic.
Yeah, like I said, that was my favorite game growing up.
You can play Dig Dug on your Namco Legacy too. If you want to play Dig Dug, it's on there.
Yeah, I play that one too. I played Pac-Man, Dig Dug.
What do you play the most on the Nam? I'm just curious. Do you play Galaga the most? Like, what is your most played game on the Namco? The Namco Legacy. I mean, let's talk about the games that has. You got Galaga, fantastic. You got Dig Dug. You got Pac-Man, Super Pac-Man. Those are all big ones. Like those are probably the ones I play the most.
Yeah, see, I don't like Super Pac-Man. That's when you said
Yeah.
Super Pac-Man. I really don't like them that much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Mappy's on there too, isn't it?
Yep, Mappy's on there.
Yeah, but I mean, the ones I play the most are probably Sped Up Pac-Man and Galaga and Dig Dug. I love those. They play really good.
Got Star Wars music in the background.
Yeah.
Can you hear it?
I hear it, man.
Nice.
Force is strong with you tonight.
Yeah, but that's my favorite ones is Pac-Man, Galaga.
I didn't even watch The Mandalorian yet. I can't believe I haven't watched it.
I haven't either.
I'm ready to watch it. I mean, I know they just dropped a new episode, so I can't wait to watch that. Made in Canada says he always installs Sanwa joysticks. Yeah, once you get used to the Sanwa, they're really super high quality. Like iircade comes stock with Sanwa, and I just like them. They're very easy to put in the Arcade1Ups. It's a very easy mod. It's like they're easy to put in there. They usually fit right on most of the machines, you know.
Yeah, when I did the Mr. Do one, I mean the holes lined up and everything was nice.
Yeah, it's nice.
So damn easy. I still got the crappy Arcade1Up buttons on it machine.
Yeah.
They're basically stuck in there with my my art.
Okay.
Deck art, because those buttons, man. As soon as you pinch them, man, they freaking, they're broken. As soon as you pinch them once.
Dude, if you ever need any, I got bags of them. I think I got probably 100 buttons. Every button, I didn't throw anything away. You know, I don't know why, but I kept all those Arcade1Up buttons. So
I did
got bags of them. Yeah, I got bags of them, man. I got bags of them.
Yeah, the
I
Dragon's
actually
Lair.
order a couple replacements always too whenever I build one of these because like I play a lot and sometimes the buttons will break because I play pretty rough when I play. I kind of play the way I play a real arcade game.
Yeah,
and if you do, that's why things break.
Yeah, I think I got to put a new joystick in my Mr. Do. I haven't got my AB switch yet. The restrictor gate.
The gate switcher from GRS.
It's supposed to come tomorrow or next day. But I was trying to pop off that damn restrictor gate on there right now, and one of those black tabs busted off.
Oh man!
So I think I have to replace it. Pissed me off, man. I couldn't get the damn thing off. Now I finally figure out how to do it. I broke the damn thing.
Yeah, I think like there's a trick. Don't you do like one side and you move it up just a tiny amount, and then you move the other side up a tiny amount.
Yeah,
that's how I usually do it. Like you can't do just one side. You got to kind of work at the whole thing at once.
Yeah, I finally watched the video and they said do 2 at a time.
That's how I do it. Yeah, I do 2 on one side, then 2 on the other side.
Yeah,
it took me forever to figure that out, though. It's not intuitive. It really isn't, because like the first time I did it, I almost broke my joystick because it is not intuitive to do, and it really locks in there when it clicks in. It's not going to come off, It
hurts your freaking fingers, man, trying to press those damn
it's like
things
that
in.
plastic is tight, but
yeah. So I finally did get it. I wish I watched that video before I tried to do it.
Well,
like, damn it.
It might still snap in okay. I would probably just try it and see if it's secure.
Yeah. I was gonna wait and see. I could swap because you see back there.
You
I
can
have
take
2 joysticks.
The other side. Just take the other side and put it in player 1.
Yeah, because I don't ever play player 2. I want eventually.
Yeah.
I thought my son might play some of the games with me, but he doesn't. So I want to get try to find a control deck with 1 joystick.
Yeah, that's
and
cool.
Then get the original control deck graphics on it, because right now I just have the same pattern that's on the marquee. But I'd like to get the the original, which I think was like a red graphics with like a little clown on it. It was kind of neat. I don't like the bezel that came with Mr. Do, so I got a custom one, but I can't find anybody to make the custom vinyl for my
Okay.
bezel. That's why I still have just wood around it. So nobody wants to do custom.
Hey, Jester Tester's here. What's up? How you doing,
Hey.
Jester Tester? We're doing
How you
good.
doing? I'm doing good. How you doing?
You know, one thing though is like when you have two joysticks on a multicade, it kind of opens up playing like dual stick games like your Robotron,
Yeah, that's true.
Crazy Climber. There's only a few that are really fantastic where you got to have the dual sticks, but there are a couple good 80s games where you want to have a dual stick control on a multicade, I think, you know.
Maybe I'll keep it then. I was trying
Bobby
to look for
Ian says he likes his Terminator, but he's worried it won't hold up over time.
Do you have the Arcade1Up Terminator or which one do you have? I like my Terminator. You know, the one thing about Arcade1Up's Terminator 2 one, you know, they could have made that with guns that were on, you know, attached.
Yeah.
All they had to do is make that cab a little bit wider and then push the screen back
And
a little
set the
bit.
monitor, yeah. Wouldn't have been that hard.
Yeah, because I mean they almost have enough room now. They just had to push the monitor back just a little bit, and they could have done it. I mean, because I kind of looked at the measurements, like the screen size is the right size, you know. For
To me, the machines that do that look like the Dragon's Lair looks really good in the Tron because they push the monitor back.
Yeah,
I think when they do that, it makes it more like you're looking into the game.
Mm-hmm.
Like my Galaga multicade that I built, it's a real Galaga cab, and it's just like that. It's, you know, you kind of look down, and it's kind of like the sides are blocked. But I kind of like that. That's a real cool thing that a lot of arcade games had.
Oh, I know. And I don't know why they didn't do with like Pac-Man and all that. And I'm glad they redid. I mean, I wish they would have did other cabinets than
Pac-Man's a little inset, but it's still not tilted down.
Like the new 80, what was it, 81 with Miss Pac-Man and that Pac-Man.
Mm-hmm.
At least they redid those, but I just wish they would have did some other games instead of those two. They could have done those like a couple years from now. But I hope they keep that new look going forward, like this deluxe cabinets.
Yeah.
I hope they do that going forward. I mean, it looks so good. I wish they would make it a little taller though.
Yeah, the height is an issue. It's just not tall enough.
Like I said in that one stream, man, all they have to do is make two side panels and stick them together. I mean, they could be the same size.
They can make it longer, no problem. All they got to do is make it longer.
Like Tron,
already in two pieces. Just make it longer.
Yeah, Tron's top piece side art is 44 inches tall. So you just made both panels that tall. That brings you up to 88 inches. That's almost 7 foot. That'd be awesome. Don't have to mess with the box size. You know, easy fix.
Yeah.
I mean, can you imagine them doing 88-inch cabinets, man? That would be awesome. It's that easy. Good. It's that easy to do. Let's see. Hobby Hand says yes, 1-ups. And I don't think guns are compatible. The Sinden, did I say that right? That's a direct replacement.
Yeah, Sinden guns. Yeah, I have a Sinden gun right behind me. It's waiting for whenever iircade gets their game out. That's a light gun. I bought one.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah, I got
it back there somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. And that's a Sinden, you said?
Yeah, this is a Sinden, the Sinden gun. Mm-hmm. It's got the recoil where it kicks back when you're playing.
Oh, does it really?
Yeah, it kicks back. You know, this thing, you can see it moves. And it kind of kicks back when you're playing.
Nice.
Yeah, it's cool. And they're using the actual aftermarket, like the Sinden actual light gun. But they're working on Operation Wolf over at iircade.
Are they really?
So, yeah, they're going to have that eventually drop for the iircade. And it's going to actually use the real Sinden gun.
Wow.
So
that is awesome. I can't wait for that.
They are real slow. Like they generally don't, until it's ready, they'll hold on to it until they feel like it's ready, you know? And I kind of like that, but it is kind of frustrating because I know people are ready for that game, you know?
Yeah.
But, you know, I'd rather have it be good than just have it pushed out.
Now, is that Operation Wolf is going to have like joysticks on it too?
Yeah, I think they'll have it where it'll be operational with a joystick or with a Sinden light guns. But
man, I might have to wait and pick one of those up. Because I was thinking about getting that Space Invaders, but man, maybe
Yeah,
I'll
the
wait.
gold has going to be, because it has a USB port in the front. You just plug it in, and they're going to have it like plug and play.
Well,
I think I
that's
paid
cool.
like $110 for my gun. Not that
It's not too
bad,
bad.
really. It's not too bad.
Yeah.
But it's like arcade, like it's almost looks like an arcade gun. It's like really, when you get it, it's heavier than you would think it would be. And it's just really well made. So, and you can use it for like, you can play games on MAME, and you can use a send-in gun to play light gun games. So it's not limited to iircade. It's just a regular send-in gun. So you can use it like with emulation. So
Nice.
GRS is working with send-in. So I hope he is making a board just in case my send-in on T2 goes out.
Oh, nice. That is pretty cool. Yeah, because that gun looks like would be light. That's cool. It has weight to it.
Yeah, I don't know if they put weights in it or what, but it's not. It feels good. It's a really high quality.
That's freaking awesome. I guess I'll show you my.
Yeah, let's check out your mods. Let's see some mods that you've done.
I don't have any awesome music in the background on mine though.
It's all good.
It's
all good, man.
Didn't think about doing that. I don't think.
Okay, guys. Today I'm going to show you some of the mods I've done on my Arcade1Up arcades. All the ones I've done so far have been fairly easy. So my first one I'm going to show you is the waterfall.
That's beautiful. I like that.
Layer, as you can see.
Love that.
So nice.
Slant up here to
It's the way the real arcade is, with the curved bezel like that.
Yeah, they could have did that easily.
I know, but you know what I like? No deck protector.
Nice thing about this is
I know.
I don't like the deck. I'm not really a fan of the deck protectors. I know Arcade1Up likes to use this little clear plastic protectors. But man, I think when you have like really like that arcade quality vinyl like that, I mean, it's going to be just as durable,
Yeah. And if they did
a lot of real arcades,
if they does wear out, you can buy replacement vinyl for it, and it's only I think $39.
Yeah, but it's not gonna wear. I mean, for like home use, I mean, unless it's like in a commercial setting where it's getting like constantly used, you're never gonna wear something like that out.
Nah, and it feels so good too.
There's no way.
Here makes it so much easier to play because your arms don't get pinched by that. Like over here, after you play for a while, this edge really starts to hurt, especially because it's plastic on it.
And that clear plastic gets little scratches in it from playing too. There's nothing you can do about it. If you play your games, you're gonna get little scratches. It's not bad, but I mean,
vinyl like they actually had in the arcades, so it's really nice. So it has like a texture to it.
Didn't they come with some upgraded buttons too? On the Dragon's Lair mod?
Yeah, all new buttons.
The buttons are better.
So it wasn't real expensive. It was really easy to put on. Simple. It took me. I did a video on it, but it took me like 10 minutes.
It was more like 15.
And they give you the
probably take me 2 hours
with it as well because
I'm slow. Man, I go so slow when I'm doing this stuff.
They're pretty much useless.
I actually edit my videos because I take so long, but I'm careful,
So they give you new buttons, and then you gotta use
break
your
anything.
old stick and then your buttons up here, your headphone jack. But no big deal. It's really easy to do. Swap that.
Love that thing.
With the old one.
Well, I like the dragon fire, like on that front panel. It's like shooting the fire at the sword.
On there, right
yeah,
it's awesome.
And the arcades actually had trim on them. So
surprised that coin door doesn't light up.
The tape.
Yeah, I don't know why they couldn't do that. I gotta
still
light
looks
it up.
good. Yeah, it looks great.
This tape here is not black.
I think what makes that machine so cool is I like the scoreboard. Like, that would be one of the reasons I would buy that machine. The LED scoreboard is so cool.
I got these.
Yeah, and I can't believe they were gonna go cheap and just put a fucking cell phone.
The cell phone. Oh my god.
I was like, what are you doing?
Yeah. I mean, it's good. It's good that the community went crazy and was like, no way, don't do that.
Well, you dare do that?
Yeah.
Freaking app on your phone for a scoreboard. It's like, get out of here. And you're charging all that money too. It's like, get out of here.
Yeah. I know. I'm a massive Dragon's Lair. Some people don't like Dragon's Lair because they feel like it's not a real game, but I love Dragon's Lair.
I love it.
I love it. I mean, I just love that game.
Thanks, Gesture Tester.
Or I might do something a little different because I definitely want to get rid of the round.
Yeah, covers up the Arcade1Up
go to the square and
Logo.
Arcade ones on. That's the only thing I really want to do is do something with this. Use these or some other kit. Wish somebody had a kit out there where you could just replace this piece of plastic, you know, do the plastic and speaker grills. I haven't seen one yet, but maybe somebody will come out with that. Okay, most of you guys already know I made this Mr. Dude.
That's Food Fight, huh? That's cool.
Yeah.
You got Food Fight on there.
Yeah, that's why I was trying to get that back restrictor off so I could do 8-way.
And then you see I have extender on the bottom as well, so that's a mod I did. If that's a 6-inch extender underneath the riser, so that brings it up close to Tron.
I love that extender on there.
Yeah, I like the colors you went with the control panel.
Was
That
black.
looks real good. The colors are real good.
It turned out
Oh,
pretty
thanks.
nice. Painting it.
That's nice.
Took me, I
That's
think,
awesome.
2 or 3 coats of paint. I think it was just 2 coats of paint. So painted it.
Yeah,
Put these
cool.
decals
Yeah, I have the original Dragon Slayer iircade
with
too.
the
I'll never sell that machine. I
marquee
love
on
it.
there. Turned out really nice. I put the control deck pattern on it. I might change this out. So if I could find a 1 joystick control deck, I might change this control deck cover to look like the real one. But stay tuned for that one. And then I put a decal down there. And then I put another decal on that side.
And these side decals are so easy.
Turned out really nice. And then what was inside? Okay, so what I had to do, I had to get rid of the old PCB. So I took that off of the monitor because that's where they go in back of monitor. I put this adapter on to basically replace the PCB
That's
board.
how you connect the monitor, huh?
I put on a piece of cardboard.
What's that?
Is that how you connect the monitor?
Yeah, monitor
Is
to the
that
Raspberry
something that
Pi.
makes the monitor where it works? Yeah, I got something like that in the Star Wars.
Yeah.
For grounding purposes. And that is to convert the video down to my Raspberry Pi, which I still don't have taped down yet.
It always amazes me how powerful a Raspberry Pi is. It's like the
There's the
size
Raspberry
of a deck of playing cards.
And it
I
has,
know.
And like, you
So
look at the
small.
stuff you can do with it. It's amazing. I mean, the first time I saw one, I couldn't believe it. It's
Me
like
either.
you can do all this on this little
then you got down on also
tiny, Pi. I couldn't believe how powerful it was for
all
the
I did
size.
was do this adapter, which comes with this down here as well. It comes with the kit. Put that on there. Put the amplifier on. Use the Raspberry Pi to connect everything up. And that's pretty much it. And then I got all these, I use a power strip in here to hook everything up because you got 1, 2, 3 things you got to hook up into there. I can't remember all people. One's a Raspberry Pi, one's the amplifier,
Monitor
other
and
one
the
is
amp, yeah.
adapter, and then of course the marquee.
The marquee's not in there, but
So that's really all it's in.
so easy.
This, converted Street Fighter 2. It's pretty simple. It's not hard to do at all. I could do another one really quick since now I know what I'm doing on these. But if anybody's ever worried about converting one, it's so simple, especially with the Raspberry Pi. And I used it. I don't think I had to use this amplifier, but you kind of use this amplifier to bring the
How hard
speakers-
was it to do the control
speakers,
panel? Like
plug
you
it
use an
into this,
encoder
and then
for the
plug it
control
into the
panel?
Raspberry Pi.
What's that?
You have to use an encoder for the control panel? How do the controls connect to the Raspberry
no.
Pi?
USBs.
Oh, it's a USB?
Yep.
So you
That's
run
it.
there's something but what do you run the buttons and stuff to, like an encoder board to?
Yeah. Two.
Okay.
Two boards before both player 1, player
Uh-huh.
2. Yeah.
Did you wire that all yourself?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was so
That's cool.
simple. Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be hard, man, but it's
It's
really
like running the
easy.
wires, huh? Yeah.
Yeah. Just doing all. I replaced all the button wires and all that too, but yeah, it was pretty
As you
easy.
can see, I got my cover off of my Mr. Dude joystick. I have A/B button
They're there.
to switch the joystick from a
That's gonna be
4-way to
cool.
8-way.
Can't wait to
I
see
thought
that
would be
mod.
here, but I did this live stream, but it's not. And I'm gonna drill a hole, I think, right here for the
Yeah.
A/B button.
You can see it.
So the A button will put it to 4-way, and the B button will put it to 8-way, or vice versa.
Can't wait.
So,
Yeah, it's
and
cool.
then-
It changes colors too.
One thing else I have to do is the bezel. I gotta get a
Changes
bezel.
from, I think at mine changes
One
from
person
red
I
to
was
blue.
using,
Oh, did you?
doing graphics.
Yeah, I think it automatically does. It's cool.
I gotta find something to get a bezel. I want a unique bezel. I don't want the one that came on the original Mr. Do. I have one picked out, but I can't find anybody to do it. That's the guy. I got these side art panels. See if he'll do it for me. He's on Etsy. Okay, and then on Tron, all I did so far is I did the marquee.
That
I didn't
marquee
like the
looks
old
great.
one. It didn't have
It looks
Dolly
nice.
Midway on there.
Love it.
So I replaced that.
Clean.
It's so much better than the one that came with it. And then I had to replace my spinner. And I got this from Glenn. Thunder Stick.
GRS Retro.
This was
Retro
really
show.
easy
Yeah.
to do as well.
Push pull.
Not hard at all. I
Yep.
did a video on that as well. If anybody's
Wow.
interested. Seen how I did it? Pretty easy.
I got it on there crooked. Got the
Then I got
topper on
this
there crooked.
Tron.
I see that a little bit. It spins freely though, huh?
Yeah.
A couple weeks ago, he had a couple
And it's been so much better than
stock on Amazon.
Faster?
He didn't
1-ups.
have Thunder
Yeah.
Stick
you
Studios.
spin it, man. It spins for a while.
Spins forever. Yeah, those are nice.
And it's made out of aluminum as well. So I'm glad they had those in stock.
Yeah, I think I over tightened it a little bit.
So that's all I've done to Tron. I have not done anything with Pac-Man.
Poor Pac-Man.
Pac-Man's been neglected.
Since I got one.
The only mod I'd say is a must do is if you get the you can put a 4-way restrictor gate and you can snap it on there.
Star Wars, I got a marquee coming.
That's true.
And I got a control deck coming for this as well. It's coming from the same company as did the Dragon's Lair.
Can't wait for that either.
Deck. And it's going to be a waterfall as well. It comes.
Oh, you getting a waterfall for
down
Star
and
Wars.
goes up.
Yep.
I was hoping they'd
That's
bring
going to
it
be
down.
nice. What are those things on the side up at the top?
Just
Like looks like 3D.
I think it ends.
What's that?
Do you have like something at the top that makes it look 3D? Like
Yeah.
some plastic or something? I just saw that when you were showing it. That looks nice.
Yeah, I can show. I can show a little better.
So
after the
I was
video.
hoping they would hide that, but they didn't drop it down far enough. Cover that.
Yeah, why couldn't they cover that freaking black pump?
Waterfall and-
I don't know, man. It's like they couldn't see that was off.
These are plastic anymore. I hate this plastic.
2 inches.
So hopefully they'll be coming in a couple
2 inches further, man, to cover that
AV
black
button
button.
for Mr. Do. Baby button for Mr. Do is almost here. I should have it by tomorrow. So I will be doing a video on installing that. So check out that video. It'll probably be over the weekend. We put an AV button to make the control stick go from 4-way to 8-way without opening up the control deck.
All right, enough of that. All right.
That was awesome. That's some nice mods you did. Good job.
Yeah, they're all pretty simple. Yeah, I can show you Star Wars real quick. Yeah, I did that. I forgot about that mod, man, for the Star Wars. Where you
Yeah, at the top, it's like it's plastic, huh?
yeah,
That looks pretty cool.
you got the tubes on the sides, then you get the front.
I have to trim it,
there.
but that looks good. It looks more
Oh,
like a
that's-
real Star Wars with like the plastic like that. There's like a shroud they put on a real Star Wars arcade.
Yeah, Hobby
Like a
Hands, man.
plastic shroud.
He actually doing that. The whole thing. Let's see if I get this thing back right. Do it somewhat. Yeah, Hobby Hands is he's got that insert for a Star Wars that has all that stuff on there. Can't wait to see his Star Wars.
That's cool. I remember the first time I played the Atari Star Wars arcade. I had just seen the movie The Empire Strikes Back, I think, or one of the Star Wars movies. They had it in arcade there. It was cool.
Yeah, I remember the first time too. Hearing the voices, man, it's just like, man, this is
It's
awesome.
like you can't believe it. It was so cool because it put you right in the cockpit of the X-wing on the Death Star run.
yeah,
And it's like, the arcade I had the environmental where you sit down in it. The speakers are right behind you. And it sounds like Ben Kenobi's ghost is in your ears. When use the Force, Luke. It was
where's that coming from?
it was amazing. It was an amazing experience. I mean, I love
Yes,
that
it was.
arcade game. It's so good. So it's still fun. Still holds up.
Oh, I love stuff.
Never
like that.
gets old, honestly.
No. Oh, I didn't see. Jester touched the T. Did you paint over the vinyl? Yes, I did. I painted right over the vinyl. I primed it with white paint or white primer, and then 2 coats of green. So I didn't want to peel off the vinyl. I was like, man, I want to go through that crap. That shit probably a pain in the ass to get off. So I'm like, I'll just use some primer over it. Because, you know, it was all black being Street Fighters 2. So I'm like, no way that black's going to bleed through the green. So I just primed it white and then painted over. It looks pretty. It came out really nice. I did a good job on it, on the paint. I was worried about my paint job on it, but I think it turned out pretty good. The only thing is the one decal I kind of messed up on. So I didn't know what I was doing. And I should have just followed the damn instructions that came with the decals because they have air holes in them so they don't bubble.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Well, I knew it. I heard them, but I still didn't follow their instructions, and I should have because the second.
Like, how are the instructions? Were you supposed to put it on wet? Like, I know, like some stuff you're supposed to like spray Windex and put it on with it.
No, the one I got is you peel back the back and you keep it on the front sheet, and then you just stick it on there. And
okay.
And slide your hand
like a two-part thing, yeah.
And I did that on the second side. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so damn easy because you had no bubbles. I was afraid of bubbles, and it's like once I follow the instructions, you know, put it right on there, no bubbles because it has like little holes in there, and it just pushes the bubbles right out. So easy.
Yeah, still looks great. I mean, it's funny sometimes. Like you'd be the only person that would notice something like that's wrong with something that you have. You know, no one else would ever notice. You know, unless you told them. You know. Yeah,
maybe, but there's like I got a little lines in a couple spots on the first one I did. But if you didn't really look at it, you wouldn't really know. But the second side, man, it came out so easy. I was like, damn, that's so damn easy. Why don't I just do that on the other side? But when you first do something, man, it's just like you make it more
like a learning process. Yeah.
Yeah, I make things more difficult than they need to be. Yeah, hobby hands not buying any more 1-ups. A lot of people are saying that. But no way am I getting rid of my Tron DL or T2. Nice. Yeah, my spinner died also. Yeah, see, I've heard so many people say their spinners died. Mine died and wasn't even turned on. I did not know they had a waterfall for Star Wars yet. Yeah, this came out 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks from this Friday, they actually started doing pre-orders for the waterfall for Star Wars. See, I'm close. Probably 2 more weekends. Nice. Hobby hands. Can't wait. I hear Lucas love. I hear
the Star Wars. Yeah, he thought it was amazing.
It looks awesome. Thanks, Jester Tester. Appreciate it. So, I mean,
it's interesting, you know, like that. These movie titles, a lot of times they go to the top dogs. Like, you know, you're saying George Lucas, you know, actually played the Atari Star Wars. You know, they're doing this pinball machine on Pulp Fiction, and Quentin Tarantino got sent the machine to give feedback.
Really?
And yeah, he got it, and he's like, "There's too much UMA on the back glass," so he made him take their less UMA. Like they had the Uma Thurman from Pulp Fiction where she's laying on the bed, like the old poster. And he was like, no, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Because I think Quentin Tarantino had a little beef with Uma Thurman.
Oh, really?
Because she said some stuff about, like, he put her in danger with the stunt work and stuff. Something about a car. But it's crazy. So, like, you never know, you know. But, like, it's cool that, like, they took that pinball and they took all the feedback from Quentin Tarantino.
That's pretty cool.
Can't wait to play that. I love pinball as well as arcades.
I think George Lucas actually has one in his office. I saw a picture with it in his office. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I can't wait for that freaking waterfall control deck for it. Can't wait. They actually even for the Star Wars one, they actually reinforced the back of their control deck. Because, you know, so the GPS one will work because I guess it's heavier than Arcade1Up one.
The GRS, yeah, I'm sure it is. I'm sure it's better quality.
So they put a piece of metal and like where the yoke would go. It goes all the way across where you would screw in the flight yoke in there. So I thought that was pretty cool. They did that as well.
Yeah, Arcade1Up's been on fire this week. They've been doing all kind of stuff. They had an app come out.
Man, we're going to talk about that. I was going to put it on my phone. I forgot.
Yeah. I got the app. I'm papabrad1.
What do you think of the app? Have you fooled around with it?
Yeah, I fooled around with it a little bit. It's pretty cool. Like you just you can put all your cabs in it. You just go to the back and scan the barcode on it, and it puts all your cabs in there.
Oh, really?
They have some hints for games when you go to the different games. I thought that was kind of cool.
That's cool. Yeah, I
It
forgot
has
to
kind of
download it.
like a basic chat function too, kind of like Messenger. It reminds me of,
Oh,
but
really?
like a light version of it. Like you can't send pictures. I don't think
Oh, it's all
there's
text.
there's no voice. There's no voice messages. Kind of a light version of Messenger, but so. I haven't checked mine since I got on there because I friended a bunch of people, so I probably got messages in there. But
Yeah.
that's cool.
And they
Yeah.
never know, man. They might
care.
add later on. They might add, pictures and all that.
Yeah, they might add more to it, But it's not bad. I mean, it's I think it was pretty good. I mean, for what it is,
Yeah, that's cool. You can connect with people on there too. Jester Tester just bought the Buy Stuff Racer mod. Excited about that. Yeah, I did see that on Buy Stuff. I'm definitely not buying 10 different racing cabs from Arcade1Up. I got their decab or their sticker.
Oh, there you go.
Both my extenders came from there. Extenders, man, they bring out pretty quick, but so there it is. Let me do
There's the app right there. You can see I got all my cabs in there. I don't know if my camera's gonna. Yeah, my camera's focusing. It's trying to.
That's pretty
Get
cool.
it.
Put that out there. Yeah, pull back. Yeah, there you go.
Right there it is. Okay.
My games, my cabinets.
You put all your cabinets in there, and then there's like these are different categories. And they have a category that shows you all the games.
That comes out cab or
yeah, these are all the games that they make that they have for Arcade1Up. And they have usually like some hints and stuff when you touch on it. See gameplay tricks. I thought that was pretty cool. I did like that.
Cool. Yeah.
Interesting facts, So it's kind of like a Wikipedia, So you have just a basic knowledge of like the basic facts of it. And then they have the community tab. You got like all your friends in there.
Oops.
Different friends. Let's see.
Nice.
And you can add them. I think you can block them. So you have some. And then it tells you too if anyone is actually online playing. Like if someone on your friends list is playing right now, it says online. So that's kind of cool.
Yeah,
those are all good basic features.
Yeah. I like that.
But
yeah, it's cool that they did that.
I mean, there's definitely stuff that would have been good to have, like a group chat or a voice. There's no voice either. Like they could have done like a voice chat, but not bad. Then they had Arcade1Up also released Marvel vs. Capcom 2 online. That was the other big news from their show.
Oh, is that the
Arcade1Up update show? Yeah.
Yeah. That's when you were telling me about. Let's do a little, let's see here. Pull this up. Do a little trivia if the thing will pop up. Where's that? Wow.
Okay, cool. Take care, Jester Tester.
Oh, you're leaving Jester. All right, guys, have a good night. This old guy is hitting the bed. All right, thanks for stopping by, Jester Tester. I appreciate it, man. Now, was this a real game or is this made up? Puckman.
That was probably a real game because Pac-Man was originally named Puckman.
Because of Pucka over in Japan.
Yeah, and they were so concerned about people just like, you can make a slight mod to that, and it would say something very nasty. They were afraid to put that out because they're afraid what people would do to it. So they changed it to Pac-Man. It was originally Puckman. Like, as a matter of fact, in MAME, I think, in some of the emulation, it's still listed as Puckman. That's crazy.
Is it really?
Yeah.
That's funny. Yeah, I just read that today.
They do that. That was the original working title.
Yeah, because in Japan, it relates to opening your mouth.
Yeah.
You know, without saying nothing. It's like a pucka pucka. So we'll name it Puckman.
That's
Not
cool.
realizing what it could translate into with an easy little mod.
Yeah, he's a little mod. All you need is like a little marker, where
You know, kids would have done that, man, or a little
piece
sticker.
of orange tape.
Yeah.
Would have been nice.
you go in the arcade, there it is. That's hilarious.
Probably
That's
for the
all.
best. Probably for the best.
There's some other things on there. Okay, those two are done. Here's one here. I got another little video.
Okay,
Somebody that turned the Star Wars cabinet into a sit down. Looks like the real sit down.
Check that out.
They're going to turn this into a sit down Star Wars machine like that one.
Good try, standing by.
That's awesome. Wow. That's what
Look
I
at that
want.
thing.
I would make room for that.
Here's Arcade1Up.
Looks amazing. Looks so good. With the plexiglass. Wow. Looks great.
Yeah, person actually, the Arcade1Up in that thing.
The Arcade1Up actually has really good emulation for Star Wars. Like, I know people that have like real arcade games, and some of them even have a Arcade1Up Star Wars, because it plays really good.
Yeah, to me it plays just like the original.
It does. It's exact. It's dead on.
Can you imagine modding that thing, man, like that? I mean, they have a whole full video on modding it. But yeah, I mean, they basically took the Star Wars without the riser and kind of put it in there. And I think I want to see the benches that came from the Star Wars cab too, but I can't remember. I forget who did that full video, but it's pretty cool to turn out. I mean, it looks like the real sit down from the arcade.
Yeah, it looks great. I did a tour of Stringer Films Arcade when I was in Atlanta, going to the Southern Fried Gaming Expo.
Oh yeah, I heard of that.
He made a Star Wars cab like that. It has an Arcade1Up as the guts running Star Wars, but it's actually a real Star Wars cab though.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Someone was just going to get rid of it and throw it away. He went and picked it up. He got it for like something ridiculous, like a couple $100. The cab, and then he restored it. I mean, it needed a little work, but he totally restored it. Where, it's awesome. So,
well, didn't Neon Sun get his cab for free? Street Fighters too, I think.
Yeah, he got a Street Fighter. Yeah.
I don't think he's done a video on that yet. I mean, he did that one video.
He had some videos like where he was doing like some work on it, like the Bondo and stuff.
Yeah, he never showed like the end product.
It's a lot of work to restore like a big cab like that.
Yeah, I'm kind of scared to get in something like that.
Yeah, that's a lot of work. That's why when I did my multi-cade using a real arcade, I got one that was like a completely new. It was exactly made. It was made to exact specification. So like you could put the actual Galaga in there, and it was exactly the same wood, same everything, same everything's the same, just new.
Yeah, that's nice. Heavy Hand says, if I had room, but I don't. Looks like Verdict. I don't know, mod.
What's up, Sam?
He was in Star Wars as an extra. What's up, Sam? That's a sweet cab. Which one? That Star Wars one, or imagine talking about the Star Wars one? Yeah, I wish I had that one. Man.
Yeah,
I bet that cost some money though to make that. All that, because it looked like it's all plastic and stuff.
Yeah, that's awesome.
If you watch the whole video, I wish I remember who did it. I think the top part has 2 or 3 pieces on it, and then the back has like 2 pieces on it as well.
Yeah, that looks like the original kind of. Looks real similar.
Yeah. I imagine it's a little bit smaller just because Arcade1Up cabinet is smaller.
Mhm.
I mean, pull that up.
They're going to turn this.
Oops. Yeah, I see. So this is one piece here, and there's 1, 2. Oh no, I think the back's one piece as well.
That's the way the arcade is. It looks just like that, man. It's probably an exact replica or close to it. It looks a lot like that.
Yeah, and they have that. I remember watching that video. They had an angle or something with the Arcade1Up cab in there to get it to fit.
Yeah.
But yeah, and these are all decals too. I can't remember if they made this out of wood or what they made out. I think this is made out of wood. This up here on top is all plastic, I do believe.
It looks
And
good.
I think down here, the bench area and all that's wood. Yeah, it looks just like the real thing.
That's a serious mod there.
Man.
That's a lot of time.
Oops. Yep, there's the Arcade1Up switches, so you know it's Arcade1Up. There they are. So they definitely weren't lying. But this series,
I always like those environmental cabs like that. There was only a few arcade games that had cabs that were that advanced. You had Star Wars, Pole Position had one. I think Sinistar. There it is. Discs of Tron. That thing was amazing.
yeah, mine, the arcade I went to, these doors, there's one on each side. They actually put curtains over them.
So it's dark.
And then this back here, they blacked that out. And when you're inside, man, it felt like you're in the universe.
Game, in the Tron world with all the neon. Yeah, that's great. It's great.
And they had the black light down here by the floor. Plus, you had it up here by the monitor.
Yep.
I mean, you just felt like you were there. So cool. That thing, I love that thing.
Yeah, and the environmental Tron cab has just like Space Invaders, where they use like art and mirrors to make the computer graphics go onto like a picture. It has the Disatron, the environmental cab. It has where it projects like the players onto like the battlefield where we do the fighting, and it's 3D like Space Invaders. Uses a mirror trick with some real artwork.
Yeah,
to make it totally 3-dimensional looking. Very cool. Very cool.
I got a little video on it. I don't know if it shows that real well or not. Nice logo. This one doesn't have the lights lit up. Sounds like an arcade.
Yep.
That is crazy, Sam. Now, why don't we have that on our Discotron where the guy's talking?
Cool.
It's
a different ROM set. Yeah.
I'd rather have this one. That's
doesn't have the speech.
Support. Yeah.
The Arcade1Up one doesn't have the speech.
Nope.
Wonder why.
I don't know. It doesn't have any speeches. Yeah. I mean, I forgot that was on there. Like you said, it's probably a different ROM. I don't know if this was an older or newer.
Yeah. Well, the environmental cab had a few upgrades to it. That's why. Probably had the voice and the 3D art.
Yeah, but it didn't have it in the stand-up.
Yeah.
You're right. I'd rather have this one.
This one doesn't have the art installed like the 3D with the mirror. But
it doesn't.
It's still cool. No. If you see it, it almost looks like the computer graphics are on like a painting.
Oh wow,
it's cool. I'll try to find some video of it for the next time we meet.
Yeah, I think this one has a little bit of graphics on the side. Once it starts.
Now you have the Tron cab, right? Do you like Disatron or the original Tron game? Like, which one do you tend to play more? Like the classic original Tron arcade or Discs of Tron? Preference?
Yeah, I mean, I play the original one more. But I do really like Discotron, though.
Yeah, I do too. They're both cool.
I think I'll enjoy Discotron more I play Disctron more now. I got my new spinner.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
I can get further now.
You
The
get
old spinner,
further.
man, you just couldn't move it quick enough, to get up
do
to the higher
aim.
levels. So I think I'm going to end up enjoying it more. I've
That's
been
cool.
enjoying it more lately.
What's your favorite stage on the arcade game Tron? Do
What's
you
that?
like the tanks? What's your favorite stage on the arcade game Tron? The tanks, the spiders, the light cycles, or the NPC cone? They got the 4 different stages you do. Like the breakout like one, look at the NPC cone, they have the light cycles, they have the spiders and the tanks.
I think that I like the tanks the best because I just love the graphics on that and the noises.
I always love spinning the spinner for the turret
Yeah.
and having the flight stick. It's just such a cool game.
I mean,
such a cool game. What a great experience.
Yeah.
Tron, Disney insisted that they have 2 letters instead of 3 so that people couldn't put swear words in the initials. So the arcade game Tron, that was something that was pushed on the developer by Disney.
Really?
Most arcade games have three letters, right?
Yeah.
For your high score, but Tron has 2. And it's because Disney didn't want people put, kids are always going to put in, ASS, they'll put in stuff, just because they're kids,
I didn't realize that's why it was 2. I was wondering why it was 2.
Yeah, it's crazy. I never knew that either. I found it was like a trivia thing I found out. It's like, I always wondered, why does Tron have 2 letters instead of 3? Because every other video game I play, that's the classic arcade, it's like 3 letters, And that was the reason why. Disney said that they wanted it that way.
That's pretty makes sense. Okay, that's a YouTuber name. He does all kinds of retro stuff. Not only was he an extra in episode 1, he also voiced Skies and X-Wing Hot Shots. Nice guy.
That's cool.
See, I don't think maybe this doesn't. I thought it had graphics on the sides, but it doesn't. It just shows gameplay there. See, I thought over here you can see some stuff, but I think it's just reflections.
Yeah. I have a video of a really crazy Tron on my Southern Fried Gaming tour. Yeah, I have a video of this game, of this Tron with the 3D graphics.
So you can see the graphics back there and up top. All the speakers up top. So that's what that one looks like. I wonder why you can't see the side art in there.
I don't know.
I don't think they have the black lights on. I bet
you can see there's the mirror right there. You can see the mirror.
Oh yeah, on top, picture. Right?
Yeah.
Up here?
Yeah, that's a mirror.
So see, it is one that has that mirror. Just, for some reason they're not using it.
They mustn't have the graphic overlay, but that's cool.
Yeah, it sucks they don't. It sucks they don't have the black lights lit up either. But yeah, there it is. Cool cab. That was awesome cab. Especially with the black lights in there, man. It's fucking awesome. That's probably the neatest cabinet I ever was in. Was that one there? So I wonder if, like you said, overlay something's. I bet something's broken on that machine.
Yeah.
They didn't have the black lights lit up, and they didn't have using the mirror. Still works though without the mirror.
Yeah, it's still a fun game. Still awesome game.
Yeah. See. Oh, there's a mod that somebody did the Daytona.
Oh man, that's awesome. Look at that.
And that's a Ridge Racer.
Those are Ridge Racer arcades? Wow.
Yep. Arcade1Ups. So you can do some cool mods, man, with these Arcade1Ups. I mean, look at that. They put the whole thing in here, the whole steering wheel thing. They got the joystick over here.
Yeah, it looks amazing. Man, that's some serious work there.
Yeah, Ridge Racer.
They even did like a plastic shrouding around the steering wheel.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So I guess they took the front panel out and put the gas pedal and all that inside the cabinet.
That is cool.
That's pretty damn neat. I didn't notice that earlier when I was watching it. Daytona
Yeah,
USA.
I just did a live stream of Daytona on the Dreamcast.
Yeah, I saw that.
A lot of fun. It's a great game.
The other one I liked too. What was it called? Cruising
Cruising, yeah,
USA?
that's a good Cruising USA.
Yeah, I like that game too. So see, I mean, Arcade1Up could do something like that, man. Why couldn't they do that? It's their cabinet. Look what it could be.
I haven't played that Hobby Hands. You're talking about Space Paranoids?
papabrad, are you talking about the third Tron game, like in the movie? Oh, the unofficial one was made. It's free, and you can run it on PC. Yeah, the one Flynn was working on in the movie.
Oh, cool. Was it Space Paranoids? Is that what it was called?
I think it was something like that, yeah.
Yeah. Someone, like, when I went to the Waybacks arcade, it's like the biggest arcade in the South, and they had made like a Last Starfighter arcade. It was amazing. It's like the Last Starfighter movie. Someone actually made the game that was like supposed to be like in the movie, and they had a whole arcade that was like the Last Starfighter. It was crazy. It was so cool.
So there was an arcade? I thought there was an arcade.
There wasn't. Somebody developed this thing and they made an arcade game that was actually like, it could have been the game, you know? But then they took it and then they made an arcade cabinet. It's in my Waybacks arcade tour, but it's a completely one-off like machine. It's so cool.
Man, I wonder for the movie if that probably wasn't a real arcade in a movie either. Then maybe it was. Maybe somebody has it somewhere.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what they based it on. They based it on the one in the movie.
Yeah. Wonder what happened to the cabinet they used in the movie.
I don't know.
Because it had graphics and all on it, at least, on the sides. Lots of work. Recessed the pedals. Very nice. Yeah, it's cool that they put the pedals inside the cabinet. I mean, look how easy the Arcade1Up could do that, man. I mean, they could do that. Even using the pedals they have, just recess them inside a cabinet like that.
Yeah. I don't think I could do one of those sit down Arcade1Up cabs like that with the bench. That just doesn't look like right to me. I mean, I couldn't do that. Yeah.
No?
No. I just like,
it looks cool. Wonder if the seat slides. I have a feeling the seats do slide because it looks like they're on something. To me, I bet they slide back.
Look like it.
Yeah, I bet they slide back a little bit. Because I mean, if you want your kids to play it, then you play it. You have to have.
Search for GL Tron. Okay. He has the Starfighter game, Hobby Hands.
Oh, he's the one, GL Tron.
Yeah, GL Tron. He's got the Starfighter game.
Hobby Hands said he installed it too. How'd you get a Hobby Hands?
Probably one of those things, it exists, but it doesn't exist,
Yeah.
Like this, you got to go on like the dark web, I mean, that stuff's like so like gray area. I remember like when I first got into MAME, it was like so like hard to get stuff, now we're spoiled. We live in a golden age, you can get, one USB stick can play 5,000 games. You can get a Raspberry Pi the size of a deck of playing cards that plays like every Nintendo game that you ever remembered. It's just amazing the technology we have. We're really spoiled.
Yeah, when I got that Raspberry Pi, man, I'm like, this is
time
it.
to like retro games. That Zelda cab is fire. That's a Nintendo cab. That's cool.
Yeah. Looks like Donkey Kong or something. I mean, because there's a Donkey Kong right next to it.
Look at the way they took the front and they put the triangle like against the Triforce instead of it being round on the where the speaker is.
Oh yeah, I did notice that.
Look at that. That is so cool.
And they made it a little taller too because the Donkey Kong control deck is a little lower.
Yeah.
So they made it a little higher. Yeah, it looks nice. And this was in somebody's arcade, like one of those free to play.
Yeah, free play arcade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that's cool. I've never seen a Zelda arcade like that where somebody modded it.
Yeah, the Waybacks Arcade, they have a row of Donkey Kongs, and they have one, it says Donkey Kong, and then they have a piece of like tape, it says me, Donkey Kong me. And it's a real Donkey Kong cab, but it's like Donkey Kong as the Goonies, Donkey Kong as like Alien, Donkey Kong as where you play as Pauline. But it's like every one of them is a Donkey Kong, but it's different, you know? Donkey Kong, but it's Santa Claus. It was awesome. They had like so many different versions. And it's actually there's someone made this thing. It's called Donkey Kong Me. And it's all Donkey Kongs, but they changed the graphics. You know, they kind of play similar to Donkey Kong. So like, but they look different. Like all the graphics, all the sprites are different. Pretty cool. Yeah. Yeah.
Man.
I wanted to make a video on it, but I ran out of time.
That sucks. Cool. That'd have been awesome to see that.
Yeah.
Where'd you see that at?
The Waybacks Arcade here in Pineville, Louisiana. Like out in the middle of nowhere, they have like the ultimate arcade in the South. It's like they took a supermarket. They took a supermarket and they gutted it. They took everything out, and it's all arcade games. You know how big a supermarket is.
Oh, I know,
man. But it's not like it's like I don't think it was a Piggly Wiggly, but it was like one of those like medium-sized supermarkets, you know, and really cool operation. But on my channel, I have a tour. It's called Waybacks Arcade Tour, and like I go through and I show like, you know, you get to see the arcade. Then when I went back the second time, I got to see like how they have like the back part of it's where they work on the games. They got like when a game breaks, they just can put it on a dolly, roll it to the back, and put out a brand new game. Because they have games that are ready to go.
Damn.
And they have all kind of they had a Smash TV they were working on last time I was there. Like a complete restore. Like it looks like it just rolled off the showroom floor, you know.
Wow.
And but it's great. I love free play arcades.
See you, Canada. Thanks for stopping by, man. Yeah, I've never seen one either, Sam. Zelda. So what do they have, like a back room that they block off where they work on cabinets?
Yeah, they have like it's not, it's like maybe 3/4 of it is like actually a workshop. But you would never know when you're in there because the way they do it, you know.
Yeah.
But it's really cool. Really cool.
Yeah, I haven't been to arcade for quite a while. Last time I was down, it was on Virginia Beach, arcade down there. It was a pretty decent arcade too.
Yeah,
like downtown Virginia Beach. Pretty neat. And I wish I used to film stuff because there was amusement park up in Erie, Pennsylvania, called Watermere. They still have their arcade set up still. When I was a kid, it was an arcade. And today, it's still an arcade.
Yeah, that's cool.
I mean, most amusement parks, you know, it has, you know, roller coasters and all that. And
yeah,
still have the arcade. I mean, how many amusement parks have arcades still?
That's cool.
Yeah, they have some cool games in there. They have some of the old ones in there still too. I wonder if they still exist from then, or did they repurchase them? I'm not sure, but
yeah,
they had new ones and they had old ones. So I ain't been up there I haven't been up there since my son was young. He's 19 now, so it was like 9 years ago.
Yeah.
8 years ago was the last time I was up there. I don't get up there that often because I think that park, you can still enter that park for free. You don't have to pay to get in, but you have to pay for the rides, of course.
Okay, interesting.
And at least the last time I was there, you can still walk around. To get on the rides, I think you had a bracelet. You know,
okay.
That they scanned. So that's how they could still let you in for free. So you can walk around because they have quite a few stuff that's free up there. Like I said, arcades, you can go in there, and of course all the food places, and so that was neat. I mean, that's the only one I know now that was like that. I mean, a lot of them in the 70s and early 80s, you know, you used to buy tickets for each ride.
Yeah.
You know, it's all ticket driven. I'm not sure if you ever been to Cedar Point.
No, I've never been there.
Ever been to Cedar? That's up there, Cleveland, Ohio. That's one of the biggest parks in the world now. They were
Supposed
number
to have a
one
lot
at
of good
one time.
roller coasters there at Cedar Point, aren't they? Like a roller coaster park.
Yeah,
They have some really good coasters there.
yeah.
I've heard the name before.
I used to go there every summer. Me and my sister would go there, and yeah, I mean they were like I know they're in the top 5 around the world for
Cool.
roller coasters, and a couple times they've had the highest roller coaster in the world too. But everybody keeps knocking each other out. I mean, you can only go so high in those damn things eventually.
When I was a kid, I went to this place. I don't know if it's still around, but it was called Kings Island. I don't even know if that's still a thing. It was an amusement park. It was really it was fun.
Yeah, that's down in Cincinnati, Ohio.
Yeah. It's still around, Kings Island?
As far as I know.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, it's funny because one of my friends, he'd go to Kings Island. We would go to Cedar Point because we thought Cedar Point was more fun. So I'd never been to it, but know of it.
Some ice cream.
Oh yeah, thanks.
And hi.
Ever seen the
Hey,
Dove
how you
Cab? That's
doing?
pretty cool. Isn't the same?
Streaming, you want to come say hi?
I never saw one either. Hey,
Got a hand?
saw a hand.
Get some ice cream. All right.
I'm talking about.
Delivered.
Oh, you actually got
It's good. It's good to have an arcade. I get ice cream delivered.
Nice. Look at that.
It's not too bad.
What's in there?
I don't know. I'm gonna check it out. It's chocolate chip. It's good.
Oh, really? Nice.
Mm-hmm. So anyway, Marvel vs. Capcom 2 got online for Arcade1Up.
So, what do you think of it?
I think it's laggy.
Is it?
Can you play that video? I made a
What's
video
that?
on it. I made a video on Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
Yeah, I watched it, but didn't watch it.
Mm-hmm.
Want to watch it now?
Hmm? Yeah, put it on.
Let's see. Oh yeah, online update.
Michael Jordan is the player we've been waiting for. A rookie, yes, who's never stepped.
Just wait till someone joins you.
Is that what you had?
Online test is completed with Ethernet connected. So this is a full Ethernet connection. Checking out Marvel vs. Capcom 2 went online today.
So what? You have to wait for somebody to join you? How that work?
Yeah. It wouldn't take too long. You can wait just a few minutes.
No, that's not bad.
Didn't take that long.
Yeah, I guess that's the way it is in Nintendo.
Yeah, the thing is crazy. There's like a little bit of button lag. Like you do a move, and there's a delay before the move happens. It just like throws you off completely.
Started off by picking characters I don't even know how to play. I guess that happens though. Are you excited to check out online finally arriving to Marvel vs. Capcom 2? No, I am.
Yeah.
So now that I'm in a match playing characters that I know really well, I immediately notice the game.
Like the gun, there's a delay
while you're playing it. While it's fantastic that this is finally online, it's still not really that playable. I mean,
That
it's
sucks.
okay, but it should be a lot better. And the other Capcom games that are
The other ones are really good.
play better. let's hope this beta is just a beta.
It's pretty dope.
You don't have to take my word for it.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah, there's definitely some input delay. So,
For sure, there's input delay.
oh yeah, I feel that delay on my inputs for sure.
Now, with the time they took, you would think that they would really want to release this just completely perfect.
Nope.
Now, don't get me wrong. I'm glad we have online. I'm sure I'll play the online, but the experience is not as good as on the other Capcom games that they have. So let's hope they keep working on it.
Fuck out of here.
The good thing about Marvel vs. Capcom 2, though, is that
The
the
first
fight
thing I'll
game
have to do, guys,
community
when I get over, there is some fight delay.
will work on this game.
It's kind of like get used to it. Like,
And they will probably
root, and then
get this game working better.
later.
You sure hope so.
So there is noticeable input.
That's the thing, you know. You know, if it would have released with this level of online, I don't think people would be too upset because I think the fighting game community, they're going to fix it, you know. The people that are real into the fighting games, you know, that's kind of how it's been working with the Arcade1Up fighters. Some of the people that are super into it, they've helped to fix the games.
Oh, that's good.
So,
It looks.
online in the state.
I mean, I love that cab though, man. I mean,
I do
side
too.
art is so awesome on it.
It's actually my favorite fighter of all time. It's like it's kind of my grail game that I always wanted. So you know, I kind of was hoping it would work like it does on the Xbox 360 and the PS3. You know, just like where it was smooth like that. But you know, hopefully now that it's out, like the people that are super into the fighting game community will get their hands on it, and they'll do the work. They'll do the heavy lifting to make the fixes. Because with Big Blue, that's what happened, you know?
Oh, is that what happened with that one?
Yeah, actually, the people, the fight game community fixed all the lag in the Street Fighter games. They had like a hack you could do to it, the Big Blue. And then it was fantastic. So hopefully, you know, hopefully we just see continuing improvement.
Look at that thing. That looks so awesome. I love that blue color on there.
The 360 played really smooth.
Yeah, Hobby Hands, you're right. It's like fighting games are probably
I guess I
one of
was
the
hoping for when
least
I
forgiving as far as if there's any lag at all.
You know, hopefully they continue to.
Nah,
work
I
on
don't
the
think you
game,
can either.
And hopefully this.
I'm
is
gonna
the
keep
game.
playing it. You know,
You see
hopefully
improvements. This time,
you know,
I
they'll
still
keep
feel
working
like
on it.
Arcade1Up is taking us for a ride.
I heard that last time. I
They're
was
taking
watching
us
it.
for a ride.
Yep.
Brad, reminding you.
But anyway, yeah.
Hit that thumbs
But-
up button. Yeah, hit that thumbs up
You
button.
know, it's like they had so much pressure to release it online, you know. I think it was gonna happen one way or another, you know.
So, do you have any other online cabinets from Arcade1Up?
Yeah, I got a bunch. I got all the fighters. I got Killer Instinct. That's online. I got the Big Blue has the Street Fighter series,
Dark
Darkstalker online. And then I have the Marvel vs. Capcom 2 has all the Capcom Marvel games online.
Right.
So
how are the other games on that cabinet?
they're good.
Online. So
That's
all
what I'm
the-
saying.
all the-
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, the other games on the Marvel vs. Capcom 2 cab, they run pretty good. I mean,
So
as
why
far as-
doesn't this one? What's making
I
this one so
don't
difficult?
know. I think there's something. There has to be something with the emulation because Marvel vs. Capcom 2 has these 3D backgrounds, and I think it runs on Naomi hardware. It's maybe a little bit more demanding, but yeah, the other fighters work good.
So none of the other fighters have a 3D background like?
Mm-mm.
So
Mm-mm.
maybe that is
They're
the issue.
all 2D.
So maybe that's the issue then.
But yeah, I'll be honest with you. I'll be honest with you. When I got the Marvel vs. Capcom 2, like I said, the fight game community put out the patch that fixed the first lag. When I first got it, I was so used to playing on the Dreamcast. I was like, I mean, I just thought it was completely broken. You know, to me, like, I was like, what is this?
What the hell is this?
Yeah, but they fixed it. They fixed it. Not Arcade1Up. The people in the fight game community came up with a lag fix to fix the lag because the lag was bad. I was like, wow. Like, but I don't know. It is what it is. It's going to get better. It's one step. It's a baby step. Hopefully, the dream is it'll play good, but I don't know if it'll happen. But
Yeah, hopefully it does. Hopefully the fighting
people getting their
community.
hands on it can't hurt it.
Yeah. Well, hopefully the same thing happens like Big Blue.
Yeah, I think there's probably more of a chance. And I did connect it directly to the Ethernet cable. It's not Wi-Fi. So like when I was testing for lag, I wanted to make sure I had the fastest connection I could get with it.
Yeah, I saw. Did you show that in that video or a different video?
It actually showed me plugging it in so people don't say, "Oh, you're playing on Wi-Fi." It's like, no, I'm not playing on Wi-Fi. And I got the best internet I can get for where I'm at. So I mean.
Because I know that one video you showed plugging it in. I'm like, he's actually plugging it in.
Plugging it in. Yeah, I wanted to show you. I'm plugging it in. I'm not playing on Wi-Fi, but
how'd you get it to hook up to the Ethernet? Did they have a connection?
It has an Ethernet port.
It does
inside of the on the PCB. Yeah, and I just ran a cable out. Like you would a computer.
Right. Yeah. I was shocked when I saw. I'm like, oh my gosh, they got Ethernet.
Yeah, I got my big blue on that 150 deal too last summer. Hobby hands, I couldn't pass that up, man. I was like, I definitely, and I'm glad I got it. It was for $150. That was a lot. You even got a stool. You got a stool you can't sit on, a hard stool. It's my that's what I have my monitor. I have a second monitor sitting on the stool. Yeah. Stools aren't made for sitting on. But
yeah, I got one. I got the Tron one back there.
Yeah,
that's the only one I have.
Like sitting on a piece of wood. It's like so uncomfortable. It's like you can buy a stool from like the stools I use are like actually mechanic stools. They're made to sit on. People at work use them. So
people people on Etsy actually make stool covers for those and actually have more extra padding in there.
Padding in there better.
Yeah, they need it over.
Okay.
I've seen people over there have those, and it doesn't look like it's a slip over either, but they look really nice.
Well, that's cool.
But yeah, that's one. Did your Killer Instinct, did it come with the stool with the back on it?
Yeah, no, my Killer Instinct came with the spinal stool.
So I guess
you saw it on my arcade tour, but it came with the stool too. I mean, I think with Arcade1Up, it always pays just to wait. Like if the only cab I ever pre-ordered was Marvel vs. Capcom 2. I think I paid like $650 for it. And like every other cab I bought, it was like they were like really, really affordable, I don't want to say I paid like $200 to $300, $150 for Big Blue. I think I paid $200 and something, or maybe $200 for Killer Instinct. Like if you wait, you can get the deals if you just watch, And
see, I bought all mine pre-ordered, man. Except Pac-Man and Mr. Do back to Tron, Dragon's Lair, and Star Wars. I was scared, man, that they wouldn't. I wouldn't be able to get my hands on them, so I pre-ordered them.
Yeah, wasn't like Dragon's Lair available at Best Buy now?
Are they really?
Yeah, I think so. I think they were going to be like only direct originally.
They were.
They're available at Best Buy.
They're going to be a limited release like Star Wars.
But
I can't believe you can actually find it.
I've never seen Tron on sale. That's one I haven't seen on sale. But all the other ones, if you just wait it out and you watch, you can usually get a good deal if you don't need to get it. If you're willing to wait a couple months.
Yeah, there it is, Best Buy.
Yeah,
I think Dragon's
pretty upper end, $649. Still one of the more expensive cabs from them.
Yeah, I mean, I can't believe they made more. I don't know if they made more or they didn't sell as well as they thought they were. I don't know. Unless they made more. Do you think they made more in the second release or something?
I don't know. I always thought, like, my impression was it was going to be direct release only.
It's what it was supposed to be.
Now they're at Best Buy. It's and
for the longest time, they were just direct through. Because for a while there, I kept watching it for almost a year to see if it would be on sale somewhere else, and never was. I wonder if they ordered some more and they couldn't get rid of them, so they
Maybe, yeah, they offered them at the Best Buy to sell them.
Yeah.
I bought my Ridge Racer from Best Buy. It was a good deal. I want to say I paid, can't remember, but I always get them at such crazy prices. Like, you know, if you just like wait and keep watching for just deals, they do go on sale. I want to say I paid $250 for Ridge Racer.
Oh yeah, the Killer Instinct Pro does come with still with a back on it. Well, if that's any more comfortable.
I don't know.
There it is right there. It looks more comfortable, but it looks like the same stole. It's the same stole. They just threw it back.
Yeah, I couldn't for $1,000.
No,
Yeah, I can't do that.
I can't do that. Yeah, there's $649 over here too. And they don't show where you can get it at Best Buy.
Hobby Hands, if you want a good laugh, I recently found my original Street Fighter on floppy disks. I had it for the PC, a horrible version. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Street Fighter floppy disks.
I don't think I have any floppies anymore.
Hobby Hands has the Replicade Dragon's Lair. Those things are cool. I saw on your channel the Cubert when you did your Cubert review. I had to get one.
I see your Cubert back there.
Yeah, man, this thing's so cool. I mean, I love these things.
They made the Dragon's Lair one too.
Yeah, the Dragon's Lair one is cool. Do you have that one?
No, not because they came out at the same time as Arcade1Up.
You were showing me on the last video you did with the food fight. It has almost like a simulated like arcade monitor, doesn't it? Where it's like curved. That was really cool. Here's the Cubert. Mm-hmm. If my camera's going to focus it in or not. Yeah, that's cool. They're just like a little miniature arcade. It's really incredible. These things are so cool. I'm a fan now. I think I've been converted. These are cool. The last thing I need to do is to collect another thing. But these new wave toys, arcades, I have to admit, I'm pretty impressed. I mean, they're really cool.
Yep. The Cubert, I really wanted the Cubert. And plus I wanted to do a damn bug in here. Freaking open my window and I think a mosquito flew in here. I knew Arcade1Up was going to come up for a while. And plus I wanted to do a review on a different product. So I'm like, I'm going to buy a Cubert. It was only $130 when I bought it.
Yeah.
I pre-ordered it.
These literally are like little miniature arcades. You don't realize till you actually get one, but I mean, like, look at this. It's got a little lock in the back.
Yep.
It's got a little lock.
Got a little warning on there too.
I mean, it's cool.
Yeah, I don't know if you can.
Let's open up.
Here's the. I don't know if you can see it better without the light or not, but there's the monitor on the food fight.
That is cool.
Same shape. Yeah, you can see a little bit. But yeah, it looks like an old 80s monitor on there. It even has like the curvature to it. They call it the CRT monitor. And I guess you can actually take that thing off.
Mm-hmm.
Somehow you unscrew these. Somehow you get these things open and you can actually take that. If you don't want that thing on food fight, you can actually take it off. It's like a little piece that goes over the monitor, I guess. I like it though. I think it looks cool. It does make it a little hard to play, but
the coin door opens up.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Yeah, they even give you the little coins to put in there.
I didn't open up the coins, but I saw that. That's cool. Yeah, but I'm definitely gonna get more of these new wave toys, little Replicades. These things are really cool. Hobby Hand says the Dragon's Lair had a mini Laserdisc player.
Yeah, had a miniature laser and Laserdisc player. You slid it in the back here. This
has the knocker, like when a Cubert falls off the screen. they had a pinball knocker in the arcade machine. It has like a little miniature knocker where it makes it like click.
I wonder what it
Whenever
looks
Q*bert
like.
comes. That's cool.
I'm not sure how you take these things apart.
I think the back panel comes off. There's 2 screws if you take those stickers off.
Oh, they're under
comes
the
off.
stickers.
Yeah, they're under the caution stickers.
There's one
There's
there.
just 2 screws. Yeah.
Yeah, there's one up.
But,
This here is one up here.
yeah.
And the warning.
Right where those are. Those are where the screws are. Yep.
Look what else they gave me on there.
Some chewing gum.
Piece of gum.
A piece of gum for storage. That is awesome.
They give you 3 pieces of gum for it.
I wonder what they're going to make next. The last thing I need is another thing to collect, but I saw they have like they have a centipede. They had a asteroids. I wonder what they're going to make next. These things are. I was blown away by the quality. Honestly, I couldn't believe how good the quality was. I mean, as a fan of arcade stuff, it's very good. I'm definitely a fan now of new wave toys. It's amazing.
Yeah, they down here they got Missile Command and all that. Let's see, pop this up.
Yeah, Missile Command.
Down there at the bottom, there's a page that show you all the ones. Damn, it's way down there now. Oh, they updated. Well, look at this.
Space Ace.
Look, they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more. Last time I was up here, they only had like 1 more coming. So they got 8 more coming now.
Oh, they have 8 more in development.
So they got Missile Command, Q*bert, 1942, 1943. What's this one here? Asteroids. Dragon's Lair and Street Fighter 2.
Tempest,
Centipede. Food Fight. See, I got the Food Fight with the yellow.
Space Ace.
And what's this one here?
That looks cool.
I got this one here. It was a pre-order only with the yellow trim. You can't get the yellow trim.
It looks good.
Yeah, they're not doing the yellow trim anymore. That's why they got 2 over here. There's one's with the white trim and one's with the yellow trim. Space Ace. Is that 2 Space Aces? Oh, yeah, because they did the 2 different cab for Space Ace.
Yeah. I want the classic one, the second one. The one that looks like that. That's the one I would want. I think that was like a prototype or something, huh?
This one here?
Yeah, I think it's like the prototype.
No, well, what they did is that actually now it was at first they were using the Dragon's Lair. They're converting them over to Space Ace. It was just a new display, new CD, and then
marquee. This is
marquee and new graphics. You just slapped it on the Dragon's Lair, and then after a while,
the side art with Dragon's Lair was just a sticker, basically.
Yeah, and then they actually made its own Space Ace cabinet.
Oh, they made its own cabinet. Okay.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Popular, I guess. Yeah, because that one guy, I forget what his name is. He said it was an easy conversion over to Space Ace. Yeah, 8 more now. I mean, do you recognize any of these shapes? And this one here, man, looks like a Star Wars, but I don't know.
I don't know.
Can you imagine if they did a mini Star Wars with the flight yoke?
Yeah, there's no telling. They're cool though. I do like these things. These replicades are cool.
This one here, right here, looks more like the Star Wars one. It has a point to it. Because I think the real Star Wars actually had a point like that. Yeah, so they got 8 more coming, man. Can't wait to see what they come up with next. So this one right here is the next one. I don't know what it is. You recognize the shape?
Mm-mm.
Kind of looks like my Mr. Do shape back there.
Kind of does, yeah.
They already did Street Fighters, though. It could be a fighting game. But so many cabinets had that look.
Yeah. I mean, there's only so many shapes that these cabs were in.
Yeah. So that's cool. They actually updated this. I was just up here a couple of days ago, and I looked down here, and I'm like, oh, man, they still only have 1 more coming. They updated it.
Wonder how the trackball works with it being that small.
There it is, too.
I know. Centipede looks cool. Sold out, though. That is cool.
Yeah, an action figure. But there it is.
That's neat.
This awfully small, man.
This small.
Small trackball. So I don't think they got anything in stock, do they? Everything is sold out. They got the little boom boxes.
Yeah, yeah.
Here's the coins. Got some posters. Got a little
Yeah,
Walkman.
keyboards sold out now, huh? No more keyboards.
I'm surprised you got one, man.
Yeah, well, they'll make more. They'll make more.
I know.
They'll
I
make
mean,
more. Look at the blacklight posters. They got some cool stuff. I didn't know they did that. That's pretty cool.
yeah.
You got
Got the
black
little-
lights. Got some
Look,
cool
they got
posters.
little stools.
Now, I saw that movie at Southern Fried Gaming, that Insert Coin. They had a showing there of that movie. That was cool. It was about
Oh, really?
the story of Midway, and like, you know, like where all the arcade games that we love, a lot of those games came from. It was awesome.
Oh, wow. That'd be fun to watch.
It's like a
that one.
documentary. It's really good.
This is
We
one.
got the Coke machine.
Yep.
That's crazy. What is that, like
Yeah.
a power bank?
Now you actually put a Coke in there.
You can put a Coke in there? That's crazy.
Yeah, right here.
Real
Oh, no, they're
vending
little mini
action.
ones. They're little mini ones. Look, they act action in there. I thought, yeah. No, yeah, I think you can. I don't know if those are real cocaines or not. No, they're
Yeah.
not. They're little, but they actually come through. Look, you push the button to come out.
That is cool.
I thought they actually could put a cocaine in there, but I guess I'm wrong.
That
Stays
says
cool.
it says it could hold two
Okay.
cans or one bottle.
Okay, so it is. They
You
always
probably need to
have
get one of-
signature minis.
You probably need to get one of those like classic Coke sizes. You know, sometimes you can find them where they're like the reproductions of the original Coke
Yeah,
bottle. That's cool.
holds two 12-ounce cans or one bottle. Mini can loading and storage, 20-degree lower than room temperature. Stays cool. So there you go.
There you go.
Somebody was talking about this Zoltar earlier, or last week.
The fortune teller.
I remember seeing those.
Yeah, those things are crazy.
Oh, look, they got a little.
Does he talk? Let's see.
Zoltar the Gypsy at your service. Today is your lucky day, my friend, for I have a fortune especially for you. Listen closely. Sometimes you can tell a wise person not only by what he says, but also by what he doesn't say. Remember, it is much better to say little than to say too much and regret it later. Give Zoltar your treasure. I have much wisdom to share with you.
Huh. That's awesome.
So does he talk like that?
Apparently, yeah.
Looks, sounds, and works like the world famous fortune teller machine. I would say, yeah. I'm pretty sure he talked in those things, right?
Yeah, that's cool.
Yes, last stream somebody was talking about that. I can't remember. I kind of, you want his altar? How many hands? It might be kind of neat, man. All their stuff is top notch. I
It
mean,
is cool.
replicades are super cool. I decided to buy one, but now I'm decided on which one to get. I like mine. This one here is actually made out of wood too on the sides.
Okay.
And you can feel the graphics on it. Pretty neat. You know, the cool thing about these two, man, you can put them on the shelf
Yeah, yeah.
on your wall. Yeah, I just stumbled across this new wave.
Hey, what's up, Rich Oldello? Checking out some new wave toys.
Late to the party, had to snag that Zoltar. Oh, did you?
Talked
You actually got that
about,
Zoltar?
Modding Arcade1Ups. We talked about classic
Look,
arcades.
Dude, cassette tape. More boom boxes.
Boombox, yeah.
I had one that looked similar to that one, the M90. Oh, they got some Missile Command still in stock. 160. Oh, they actually have two versions of the Missile Command.
Yeah.
Oh, they got these ones with the speakers on it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember this one.
Yeah. That's the classic one there. I think the other one was like a prototype, huh?
It looks like it spins pretty
What's happening,
good.
Brooklyn Menace?
Hey, what's up, Brooklyn Menace?
Yeah, Tetris. That would be a good one to do.
That one doesn't look like it has a lock on it. And then there's a.
Yeah, that knocker going off on that keyboard.
Is that what that was?
Yeah, yeah, it just keeps clicking. It keeps clicking because I don't have the sound on, but yeah, it was, yeah.
Hey, papabrad. So, Retro actually has the Zoltar, or we're gonna get it. It's pre-order, right? How much is that's $100 for the Zoltar? Pre-orders. Yeah, I mean, I might be tempted with this Zoltar, man. It'd be kind of cool to be talking in the background. I hear Cubert.
Yeah, yeah.
Prototype shown.
How was the VR? Was it fun? Call of the Mountain. Okay.
Hobby Hands, great for props while streaming. Yep. What's up, fellas? Brooklyn Menace. Surprise not Tetris. I think they did Tetris quite a while ago. Just got out of VR. Was playing Call of the Mountain. What kind of game is that, Brooklyn Menace? I've never heard of that one. Call of the Mountain. Look at that Cubert. Dude, I'd love to get a slip-on marquee and put that on my Pac-Man.
Yeah.
That's a cool marquee. I mean, how many black marquees were there?
Not many.
I mean, I love that marquee.
This marquee looks perfect too. It's perfect black. Everything on this thing, it's amazing. Things are
The
cool.
details.
Yeah.
I said, why can't they do a 3/4?
Did you hear it? You heard it click? You hear
Yep.
the knocker? It's amazing. Cool. The only thing I would change different is like when you hook the HDMI up to stream it to your TV, the screen goes black. It'd be cool if the screen stayed on.
Yeah.
The screen goes black whenever you take the HDMI out of it, but still, that's a minor thing. It's cool that it even does it. You know, it would even thought to do that. You know, that you could stream it on a television. You could take the HDMI. I love HDMI out. Everything should have that. That's arcade.
Why can't a freaking
So good.
arcade one put that on there?
I mean, it couldn't cost them that much more. I mean, it's 2023.
Well, it's just like, why can't all their cabs have freaking Wi-Fi at least for updates? Like Dragon's Lair, they'll probably never fix that audio video issue.
And it definitely could be fixed.
Yeah,
You know?
I mean,
it's just
it's
like a couple seconds off. It's not even that far. I mean, just needs a
like,
frame file. Like the way all that Dragon's Lair stuff works, like with the emulations, it's just frame files that tell which frame of film matches the movements. So, I mean, it could totally be fixed.
Yeah.
They just don't want to.
And even without the Wi-Fi, they could just, do like they did some of the other ones, do a download.
They could do where you put in what's it, micro USB or something that connects to it. There's a way you can still do it.
Yeah. Yeah, because they have a micro USB on there. But they just didn't.
Good to hear that, Brooklyn. Got his replacement PSVR 2 today. Good.
I mean, since they have the Wi-Fi capability now, they should just put them all on the machine so you can update all the machines easily. Period.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be picking and choosing. Just put them on all of them for updates. It makes it easy for an updates.
Yeah, it does.
I mean, it's so stupid not to put them in all for these updates, and they could fix that issue already with that. But they, like I say, you still can. You really can notice, especially when you're trying to chase the coin pot.
The
That
Lizard
whole,
Man.
Yeah, with Lizard Man,
the Lizard King,
the whole scene you can really take because you
off.
hear the wand cracking on the door, on the floor. That motion does it first, then you hear crack. So it's like a half a second off.
Yeah.
When I first started, that's why it's kind of made it hard too to beat the game because you had to get used to that lag.
Yeah.
Now, if you go to a real arcade, I would fucking suck because that lag. I'm used to the lag.
Be off. Yeah, you gotta be learning it from that instead of the.
Yeah, it just sucks that they didn't.
Yeah.
Won't do a freaking fix on that.
Yeah.
I don't understand why they. They won't. They're like, oh, it's no big deal. Oh, yeah, it's kind of a big deal. At least the other two games, because the other two games are perfect.
Yeah, Space Ace is good.
Yeah, I mean, there's no lag issue on either on Space Ace or Dragon's Lair 2.
The iiRcade has Dragon's Lair too. It plays really good.
What's that?
The iiRcade has all 3 Laserdisc games. They have Dragon's Lair, Space Ace, and Dragon's Lair 2. And they're really good versions. They're all custom made for the iiRcade. They're like optimized just to the iiRcade.
Really?
Pretty cool. Yeah, they actually had custom versions made.
Dang.
For those 3 games. With I think it's Digital Leisure, the company that owns the Dragon's Lair series or whatever.
Yeah,
And they had them all custom done, where it's just it's a unique version. Because it has the different screen ratio too with iiRcade. So they wanted it to have the arcade the right feel.
Yeah, that's cool. And you can get that from their store, right?
Yeah.
So when I get one, because I'm definitely going to get one eventually.
Yeah, man, we'd love to have you join us on the iircadians and come hang out. Brooklyn Menace does a cool show, the Friday Night Arcade. We'd love to have you hang out with us.
Yeah, I just really want to get one.
It's fun. They got a lot of good games.
Yeah, the cool thing is
the games that are really great are going to be ones that you don't think you're going to love. Like they have one that's like Robotron. It's really fun. I like the modern retro games a lot. They're really fun to play.
And you said that Robotron has a dual.
Yeah, it's a dual stick shooter. It's as good as Robotron. It's called Saturn. They also have one that's like it's like a Joust and Defender combination. It's called Galacticon.
Oh wow! Hey, what's up, Goofy Foot? Yep. Of course you didn't get the notification. That's YouTube for you.
Yeah. Well, everyone was on tonight. Like I said, So.
Oh, you know what? Do you know what Twitter used to do to people?
What's that? I don't do Twitter. Like, I'm too old. People tell me this is happening on Twitter. I'm like, I don't even look at Twitter. I mean, maybe I'm just too old for it. I don't know. I have no interest for Twitter.
This is what they would do with somebody that was, got paid. I forget the damn name.
Monetization.
If there's a channel on there they didn't like, Twitter would actually get a hold of the channel and say, hey, do you want to make more money? We'll do a promotion for you. We'll do a video for you promoting your channel. And then they would roll the promotion out. Twitter would do the promotion for them. And then they would roll the promotion out, and then they would go back to this channel and say, we don't approve your promotion channel or video. We're deleting you off Twitter. And these people are like, crazy. You made up the video.
That's crazy.
And they would delete their channel. I mean, that's just messed up.
That is messed up.
I just heard somebody talk about that yesterday. I can't remember who it was. And it's like, they didn't like his views. Oh, it was the head singer from Misfits. Remember the band Misfits?
Oh, Glenn Danzig? Yeah.
Well, it was his guitar player.
Okay.
One of his guitar player. I forget who it was. He was, up there saying something. I don't know what it was, but
there's no telling.
And he said Twitter contacted me. Said, hey, do you want to make more money? We'll promote your channel. And we'll make the video for you. And then
promoted him all right.
Yeah, and then they wrote out the promotions, and he emailed them back, say we're deleting your channel because we don't like your promotion video.
Yeah,
that's so wrong. So wrong in many ways, man. I just like.
Yeah.
So then he said the other thing when you get, so then he gets banned off other platforms like YouTube and all that. Then he said, then I can't even talk to my friends anymore in public because they're afraid. I'm toxic now, so they're afraid if somebody sees me talking to them, they'll delete their channels. So now I have no friends.
It's cancel culture.
Yeah, it's just like
culture. Yeah,
I felt bad for the dude, man. It's just like
terrible.
It's so messed up. So now he's so playing guitar and doing tours and stuff, but it's like real low venues because of what Twitter and all them did. None of the big venues want to let them play there anymore. It's just like, man, yeah, it's just one look that one little thing did, man. It just spiraled his career.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. I never met Danzig. You know, I love punk rock, but I never met Danzig. Goofyfoot says he met Danzig in '87. What a dick. He says,
Yeah.
long story. I don't know. You know, they say never meet your heroes. You know, I
Never
like
done,
I like the
never.
Misfits and some of that music, but you know,
I
that's
don't do
about it.
Facebook either, really.
Yeah.
I do, but don't. Met Danzig and Nathan with dick. Do you see what Danzig looks like now, man?
He looks freaky. He
Too much.
looks
I think too much
plastic surgery or something. He looks weird.
I think he's been too long in the dark side.
Yeah.
The dark side does to you.
Too much darkness.
Yeah, I think it is, man. So it's like, look what happened in Star Wars.
Mhm.
Emperor, man, he ain't looking too good either. Double Dragon would be cool for New Wave. Oh yeah, Double Dragon. I could see him doing that. Wasn't Arcade1Up rumored to do Double Dragon? Yeah, I did a video on it.
Yeah.
But they, I guess that was just rumorville for Arcade1Up. A lot of people are saying they were going to do it, but
Yeah. I don't see why they would ever do it because iircade, they spent so long getting the slowdown perfect on Double Dragon. Like, you know, that's the thing. Like, they'll take a long time on a game to make sure it's just right. Like, you can go and play that game in the arcade, it feels just like it does on iircade.
really?
Because yeah, you have to build in slowdown because that's the way the real arcade game is.
Oh yeah,
They got it just right. It's amazing. Eddie Vedder bought Rich Dello dinner. That's cool. He seems like a cool guy.
coolest guy I ever met was Eddie Vender. That's pretty cool.
Mhm. It's Pearl Jam, right?
I think so. Old age is.
And steroids. Yeah.
Yeah, he was on steroids for a while. He was pretty big. Liked his music though, man. Yeah, I saw last year, the year before, I was, you know, looking up his music, and I was on YouTube and I saw one of his concerts from like right around the end. I was like, oh, maybe he did concert like last weekend. I was like, oh my gosh, what happened to him? Especially we used to watching those old videos from the 80s there. And
Yeah, yeah.
I was like, who's that up there? The only way you can really see that Double Dragon is right there.
Yeah.
Or did they have it? They have it over here? No, they just had dead cells and still sold out, man. So that. Do you know when they're going to come out with any other cabinets?
I have no idea. I mean,
Double Dragon. I love that music. Double Dragon.
it would seem to me like if I was iircade, like I would probably put out some new skins. I wouldn't do the exact same ones, you know. Maybe do Moon Patrol. You know.
That'd be a cool one.
You know.
Yeah, so they just do joysticks so far. They haven't did any
Yeah, it's two joysticks. They're like Sanwa type joysticks and Sanwa buttons.
I wonder if they'd ever do
Glenn's retro show is making a control panel for it with a trackball and a spinner. And the actual that remember that restrictor gate I told you was cool? It goes from 4-way to 8-way. It's gonna have that.
I got one on the way.
Yeah, it's gonna have all that.
Oh, it's actually gonna have that on there? Nice.
Yeah, yeah.
Is that gonna be that Golden Axe or
I think it's just a control panel that Glenn's working on.
biggest stick Henry Rollins.
Henry Rollins, yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
Singer of Black Flag.
Yeah, Double Dragon is fun, man.
Yeah, I like the original Double Dragon is great. And then I like Combat Tribes is like the next one that I like out of like that's kind of like to me like Double Dragon 2, I'm just not a fan. Double Dragon 3 is terrible. But the original Double Dragon is great, and then they have this game called Combat Tribes. I think that to me is the real sequel to Double Dragons. Yeah, Goofyfoot agrees. He thinks they should do new skins every year. If I was them, I would probably do Moon Patrol 100% because Moon Patrol is a classic game.
I think I was saying that last week.
I think that would do well.
I mean, use these 4 cabinets they have because some of them were a little more unique, and then just reskin them every year.
Yeah, I kind of like the Space Invaders though, because like, what's more retro than Space Invaders? I mean, that's like the first like huge video game ever, you know.
And they
That's
got
kind
the
of why I was real. And for me, it was actually the first video. It was the first arcade game I ever played. So it was really, to me, it was like the perfect cab to get, you know.
yeah, that's one I was gonna get, Space Invaders.
Yeah, it's very retro. Like I kind of have it sandwiched in between all my machines, but like I almost wish I had it out because it's really a pretty cab. It's got
Oh,
really the
you don't,
art is really good on their machines.
so you don't have it behind you?
Yeah, I have it behind me. What is it behind? Yeah, it's right there. iArcade should have a clip-on acrylic like at games that where you can slide in new art to refresh your cab easy peasy. That's kind of a cool idea that they do that with the at games Legends Ultimate. They have those acrylic side panels and then they offer art kits. That is kind of cool.
What is it?
On the Legends Ultimate, you can you can put different art on the sides. They have 2 acrylic panels, and you can buy little art kits that go on there, and you can switch the theme of your game. Like
Really?
it can look like a Space Invaders. It can look like a Bubble Bobble. Mhm.
Huh. I did not know they did that.
You don't have anything from At Games, huh? You don't have a Legends Ultimate or anything?
No. I
No.
thought about getting their pinball.
Yeah, yeah. The pinball's good. I like that. They're both really good. They're good multicades and a good V pin.
Yeah, since I had my Raspberry Pi, I really didn't want.
Yeah.
Almost like the same thing as at games. That's why I was leaning towards iArcade because they have that store and you could buy more games and stuff. I'm kind of more interested in that because, like I said, I could put anything on that.
Yeah, yeah. They have similar like with the At Games. They have CoinOps X, which runs. It's basically like a front end that runs emulation. So it's like 5,000 games you can play. It's a lot. But the thing is, they're all not perfect either, though. Like some of them are pretty messed up when you play them. But enough of them are good. A lot of them are good.
So do they sell those packs up there? The at games? Oh, is this it here?
Yeah, it's the acrylic, and then they have different art that goes underneath that, and then you can switch what your cab looks like. Yeah, Brooklyn Menace also has a Space Invaders cab.
So here's some of the.
Oh, there's the Tetris.
Oh, so you put that, and then you. Okay, so
you put the plastic. It's like an acrylic though. It's not like thin plastic. It's like that heavy acrylic.
So you'd like put the Tetris on that acrylic, and then
I think Brooklyn Menace has the Space Invaders skin for the Legends Ultimate, if I remember right. Do you have the Space Invaders? Yeah, Brooklyn Menace has a Space Invaders. See that Space Invaders art?
So you just have to buy acrylic for each one you want.
Yeah, yeah,
and then you just pop.
And then the art goes underneath it, and it kind of sandwiches.
That's cool. So they got Operation Wolf,
Bubble Bobble,
mm-hmm. Space Invaders. They have Tetris. They got Tetris. That's the only ones they have so far. I imagine they'll be adding new ones as it goes. So they're $50, and then acrylic is $50 itself too. That's cool. I mean, that's a neat feature. That's really neat.
That game's a good multicade too. You can't go wrong with having At Games. Legends Ultimate's a really good machine.
I have that. I have the Space Invaders. Yeah, the Space Invaders looks pretty cool. I like that.
Goofy Foot has the micro pin. Those are cool.
What's a micro?
Do you have feet on it, Goofy Foot? Or you just sit it on a table? How do you make that thing work? Did you buy special legs for it?
The acrylic snaps in. So it just snaps on.
It snaps on. Okay. I've never actually.
An acrylic shiver cover out. In acrylic cover, yeah.
Oh, it's a cover. Okay. The other thing you can do is that front panel, you can flip it around and it's black. So like I have mine all blacked out, so it doesn't have any art on it. I kind of like it all black because it's a multicade. So I took that front panel off and I flipped it and it's black on the other side.
Yeah, both of the Calvin, one of my friends, he did the same thing.
It looks better to me. I don't want all that. I don't want to see all that stuff. I mean,
I think he.
My original one I didn't do it to, but my newer one, I have 2 of them.
Yeah, I think he's getting that Bozo Calvin. I think he's getting a thing for it. Some art.
Some artwork. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's gonna do new artwork on the sides and then the front.
Oh, that's
again.
cool. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a neat feature. I think that's really neat. Some of these companies, man, they have some good ideas.
Yeah, At Games is real. They have a lot. They're good engineering. Their engineering is real good usually. It's a real powerful machine. It can do a lot. You know, that's kind of like a blessing and a curse though, because like you have to learn quite a bit to use all the features. But once you learn, it's pretty powerful.
So they're just using a CPU to run that.
No, it has its own system that it runs.
But is it a board or is it?
Yeah. It's like a PCB, a custom PCB.
And they sell an upgrade kit.
And they have one thing that At Games has is really good is too. They have a really nice monitor on that Legends Ultimate. It has really good black levels. Like when you play a game like Robotron, everything is super black. I always like that about the Legends Ultimate. For classic arcade games, it's really good to have a monitor that has really good black levels, and they really knock that out of the park with the Legends Ultimate Arcade.
What size monitor is in there?
It's actually like a widescreen. I'm not sure the size, but basically it's about the same size as Arcade1Up when you figure about how big the image is, but they put bezels on the sides. So it's like you have a lot of times you have the arcade art on the sides because it's a widescreen.
Oh yeah, I see it is widescreen.
It works pretty good actually. They got it pretty well figured out. It's a pretty good system. Controls are good. I like the Sanwa stuff more, but they're good. You can put arcade controls in it. They'll swap right in there. So.
See, it looks like a Tron.
Goofy Foot fountain has legs on it. Okay, cool.
The LCD is next level 2. Who do you think told everyone where to get the legs?
So you told P-Dubs Goofy Foot? I thought P-Dubs had a video. The Stern legs.
What legs?
The Sega legs.
What legs
the
you guys
pinball
talking
machine,
about?
the micro pinball machine. You can put legs on it.
Oh, these?
Yeah.
Where you get the legs at?
I don't know. I think you can order them aftermarket. Someone makes them. They have
You think they would sell them here?
Yeah. That game's pinball's fun. I like it a lot. It's fun. It's not real pinball, but it's still fun. It's fun to have.
Yeah, I still wouldn't mind getting.
Got so many choice. Like I said, we live in a golden age of arcades. I mean, if you want it, they make it pretty much. I mean, it's like, I don't know. I got so many cool things I can play games on anymore. Really, I just got to pick what I want to do.
And it looks like they might use a bigger screen on the pinball than Arcade1Up.
Oh yeah. The Legends Ultimate is way better. It's got a bigger screen. It's got like it also has the back box has a screen in it.
Big screen, right? This whole thing's big screen.
It's kind of, it could be bigger, but
this is the whole screen.
It is a screen. That's no, just that bottom part. That's a marquee at the top.
Right here is marquee.
I don't know why they ever did that. That was a bad decision. They put an arcade marquee on a pinball machine. Yeah. And the worst thing is, the light reflects on the surface where you're playing the pinball.
Does it really?
Yeah. Well, I mean, they rushed it, I think, because it was like a space race to get out the pinball. Remember, At Games and Arcade1Up were both trying to rush a pinball machine to market. But their next pinball, the next one they're going to make, is going to be amazing. I think it's going to be really nice. I have a lot of faith that they're going to really knock it out of the park on this second gen pinball, this 4K pinball they're doing. It's going to be amazing.
You need to buy a black piece that fits in over there for that. Get rid of that.
Yeah.
Buy a black piece to go up there. When do you think they're going to come out with that?
Yeah.
Think it'll be anytime soon?
Well, they have people that make different bag boxes. I mean, there's a huge community that mods the At Games Legends Pinball. There's a gigantic community that are real into it. You can run a PC and play like old pinball machine, like emulate like games that emulate classic pinballs. There's a lot you can do with it. You just got to be willing to roll up your sleeves and get your hands dirty. It's a powerful machine, but there's a lot to it. Like
about 32-inch. Did I say 22-inch? 32-inch screen. Immersive pinball experience, 32-inch HD LCD playfield, 15.6-inch back glass. Yeah, I think Arcade1Up is only a 22-inch screen.
Yeah. Yeah, I actually had the Attack from Mars Arcade1Up pinball. And,
you sell it?
Yeah, I couldn't stand it. It drove me nuts.
Really?
There's just a lot of things I didn't like about it. The main thing was
23.8.
like you couldn't nudge the machine, which like for pinball, like you got to be able to. That's the skill element, sort of.
Would it tilt you out?
No, it just wouldn't do it. Like it wouldn't work. It didn't work. The nudge function didn't work well. And then for some reason on
That's
the Attack
cheating,
from
man.
Mars, the little plexiglass that they put that covers up the smaller screen, it would make like little ripples when you looked at the pinball machine. I mean, you can't make this stuff up. It would distort the image of the play field that you're looking at while you're playing pinball. You know?
Really?
Yes. They use this cheap plexiglass. And
that's why
it was
everybody's replacing those.
It was crazy. It was terrible. I mean, like, you know, and I love pinball. So, I mean, I thought, how bad could you mess up Attack from Mars? It's one of the top 5 pinball machine. I mean, it is just, I was OC. I could say it had to go. I think I went against a jig. Like when I helped the guy load it up in his truck, as soon as I was watching it drive away, I was like, yeah. No,
you weren't sad.
I think
you weren't sad at all.
I wasn't sad at all. But you know, if I was ever to do it again, like I would have been better off getting some like Star Wars, something that's not really a real pinball machine, because like I played the real pinball machines, you know.
I see what you mean. Yeah,
it's like if it was just something like had nothing to do with like it was just virtual pin altogether, I probably wouldn't have been as critical on it. But for me, it was just I don't know. But some people like them, and that's cool.
And you can see
I've played both. I can say I've played both a lot. You know, I did like the solenoids are better than the haptic feedback is terrible in that games. I basically I took mine apart and put some felt on it just so it muffles it so my machine doesn't vibrate. But I didn't like the haptic feedback. It was a disaster. Solenoids are better on a virtual pin. That's the way to go. But the new one, here's the thing: this new one they're doing, they've been writing everything down and listening, and this new pinball they're working on is going to be fire. Wait till the new one comes out.
So
I already know the features and stuff. So I'm part of like a At Games, like it's not really an inside group. It's just a group where they kind of tell you what they're up to. It's almost like a group where you get the news, you know, of what they're working on. And it sounds like it's going to be amazing. So
definitely we'll wait then.
Yeah. Well, unless you can get a good deal. Like if you could pick up the Legends Ultimate for like $300 or $400, I say get it. It's still worth it. But you know,
I think I only have room for one, so
yeah,
I'd rather wait for a better one.
Yeah, the 4K one's going to be amazing.
I wonder if it'd be more money or not.
I think it'll be a little bit more, but I don't think it's going to be crazy expensive. I think it's going to be a little bit more, but I don't think it's going to be prohibitively expensive.
You don't think it'll be like 1,000?
I'm thinking it's probably going to be in there, right in 1,000. But it's going to have upgrades, like the back glass is bigger, the monitors, you know, the 4K. I think it's going to be cool.
Is the monitor, the pinball area is still going to be 32-inch?
No, it's bigger.
Oh, it is bigger?
I don't know if it's bigger or if it's just 4K. You know, the thing is the pinball size is perfect. Like the playfield size on the ALP is perfect. The back box display should have been bigger. But the actual playing surface, like when you're looking at it, It kind of feels like a pinball. That doesn't bother me. It's really a good size that they have it right now. Just the back box to me could be bigger.
Well, if they would get
It's
rid of that
32-inch
get rid of that marquee.
1080p. Yeah, the marquee was a really bad call.
So they get rid of that. They can make
Marquees are
that
on
screen
arcade
bigger.
games, not on pinballs.
No,
Yeah.
you don't.
But
So they can make the screen bigger if they get rid of that marquee.
that's how the new one's going to be.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I mean, you can see how much bigger this is compared to Arcade1Up. Look how little
Yeah.
that looks, man.
Yeah.
I mean, even just those two pictures alone tells you the story right
It's
there.
like the Arcade1Up had the right shape though, with it being square. See how it's more rectangular?
Mm-hmm.
And with the Act games, they did this thing where it tilts down and it makes the machine lower than I would like it.
Oh,
So
really?
like the play height is too low for pinball. But I'm a huge pinball fan, so I'm probably a little more critical than most people would be. But I think I found it way too low compared to an actual pinball. But it's still good. It's a really good. The thing is, they have like so many tables you can get for it. It's a lot of fun. It's a good machine.
And I imagine you can probably find legs aftermarket that brings that. Front
Yeah,
up.
they have some legs that will raise it up a little bit.
I figured they would. Yeah, it looks pretty neat. Yeah, I definitely want to get at least one from somewhere. Might be right. I can't wait to see this new Legends pinball. Then
Yeah.
think it'll be coming out soon this year sometime
Um,
or next year.
no,
What's your guess?
I'm thinking probably by the end of the year. It's still kind of up in the air, but I know they're taking pre-orders for it on the summer event that they have. That's when they'll start taking pre-orders for it.
Oh, so that's
So,
coming up. That's not too far off.
I'm thinking probably Christmas time, that time period.
because it's mid-March. I mean, summer's April, May,
Yeah.
June. We're a couple months away from summer. So
They
when's
haven't
your event?
announced the price yet or anything. They call it Nod. It's like they have these events where they have sales at games. They have different sales. They have a summer one. They just do these sales where everything's on sale.
Might have to pre-order it.
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to pre-order it or are you going to wait?
I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. I mean, I'm definitely going to get it. I love at games stuff. I have everything they make. I mean, I have their control panels. I have almost everything they make, honestly. So I'll probably get it.
Yeah, they got a decent amount of.
I have the Legends Gamer Mini. I have the Legends Gamer Pro, and a lot of this stuff. But
I didn't realize they had all this stuff.
yeah, the two things to me, really just the Legends Ultimate and the pinball are really good. And they make like the regular size one, and they make a smaller one now too. It plays the same games, so it's not like you're playing different games. It's just smaller.
So what size screen is on these minis?
Smaller. It's like a
16-inch. 16 HD LCD playfield, 8-inch LCD back glass, 0 speakers. So 16-inch screen. What I say? I think Arcade1Up is 24 inches, and theirs is 16. That's not much. It's not that much.
It's like a mini, though. It's like made to be miniatured.
Yeah, but it's not that much smaller than Arcade1Up one.
Yeah. Don't pre-order any cabinet. Wait for the deals. That's true. If you want a deal, you need to wait.
Wait, don't pre-order any cabinet. Well, some cabinets, man, I feel like you have to pre-order, but like Star Wars back there. Like Star Wars you can't get now.
Yeah.
Shop Hippo finally sold out. Yeah, I can wait for something like that. Only games I pre-ordered was Tron, Dragon's Lair, and Star Wars, and just because
Star Wars is one of the best Arcade1Ups. It's worth getting for sure.
I mean, I missed out the first time because I didn't pre-order.
Yeah, it took me forever to get one, but that was my first Arcade1Up I got too.
Yeah, so. I remember you saying that last week. Star Wars
started at the top. Started at the top.
Yeah, who knew?
All downhill from there.
You didn't think it was going to be downhill from there, though.
No. I
I
still
don't
like
know,
all
I
my
mean-
machines. I got a ton of them. I still like them, but
I still like them, but it's almost like they're don't want to improve any. It seems like.
yeah,
I mean, Tron, to me, Tron was an improvement. They changed their cab completely. They put the black light in there, changed the shape, changed the size, and since then, man, it doesn't. It seems like everything's just same old, except for Dragon's Lair.
yeah.
And I just don't. I don't understand the reasoning, but it's
Yeah.
like at games in iircade, they seem like they try to improve their stuff as they go, but Arcade1Up just seems to be it's just flat. It's like
Yeah.
there's
They're
no
not pushing innovation as much.
I mean, some of this stuff would be easy to do. I mean,
You would think.
and cheap. It's like I said, to make it an 88 inch, all they would have to do is make a two board side and just make them both the same size, both 4 inches, which they already have in their system because that's what Tron is. Most of their cabs were 33 inches side arts.
Okay.
But still, if you make both panels 33 inches, that's 66 inches. So even that, getting close, that's 6 foot. That's over 6 foot.
Taller is what they need for sure.
Yeah, and it would be
having
easy.
the controls taller. Yeah.
I mean, it would be easy to do. I mean, like I said, they have two sizes that I know of. It's 44 inch and 33 inch. But either one, if you just make them the side panel two piece that size, I mean, you're looking at 66 inches or 88 inches, which is 88's around 7 foot and 66 is just over 6 foot. Easy to do and would not cost them that much money. The wood they use is not that expensive.
No.
Would it be extra 10 cents, 15 cents?
Yeah. I mean, it's particle board, the real thin wood.
Yeah. And the box size would stay the same, so they don't have to change the box size. Star Wars was on sale for a while after it came out. Was it really? I didn't know.
Yeah, Goofyfoot says quality has not changed with our 1UP. That's their number one problem.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean,
that's how I see it too. Yeah. And it's like my Star Wars right there. The coin door. Mm-hmm. It's supposed to be up higher. You can see the little black line there and above.
It's like no one saw that. Who approved that? Who signed off on that? That's what I want to know.
Yeah. On the box, it shows
probably the same person that signed off on the influencer program, where they were saying if you give us a positive review, you have to turn your review into us to review it before you put it out. I mean, that was another black eye. I mean, their media presence is not that good.
Nope.
They need to work on that.
And the other thing, simple fix on Dragon's Lair. Why couldn't you use square grills? They don't cost much. I showed you in my video the grills I got. Those things were less than $10.
Yeah, it should just came with them.
And it's like, why didn't it come with square freaking speaker grills? I know it's no big deal. I don't really care that much, but it's just the point. So it's like, what would it cost them? 5 cents, 10 cents? I mean,
yeah,
because you're going to buy them in bulk. I think I paid $5 for $4.99 for those 2 speaker grills.
Yeah.
That's a piece. That's what, $2.50. So if you buy in bulk, you're probably going to get those probably for 50 cents or 25 cents a piece.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, why couldn't you do that? It's just like those little details they just won't do. And I just don't get why they don't do those. And it's just like Tron.
Because I think they know people will buy them either way because it's a good license. So they know people are probably going to buy it whether they do it or not,
True.
And there's probably a little bit of truth to that, I mean,
and then the control deck, they always taper their control decks, right? They're tapered. If you turn them over, they're tapered some. And all they had to do with that Dragon's Lair control deck, since it's smaller than all the other control decks, they could have probably made it the same size or maybe a little bit smaller and just taper it more. It would have slid right up to that monitor.
Yeah.
I mean, it would have been easy.
You look at that waterfall deck and how amazing that looks, though. I mean, that's what it should have been.
Yeah.
That's what it should have been. I mean, look at that. That looks amazing.
I know, it's freaking awesome, dude. I love it. Every time I
You
walk
know?
in my room.
I mean, it looks great.
Look at that thing back there.
Good.
And all it is a piece of wood.
Mm.
It's about that wide that they attach to that control deck. So it's the same size control deck as Arcade1Up used. They just added a little piece of wood. They attached it, probably glued it or whatever, to the main control deck. That's it. That's all they did.
Yeah. Brooklyn Menace is asking me, I wonder if we're getting a new modern retro shoot 'em up tomorrow for iArcade. Michael kind of hinted at that during his last Friday show. He did, so we'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see. I don't really expect anything from iArcade anymore. I mean, I just, they're gonna I have faith, they'll keep releasing games.
Hobby Hand says, yeah, it's weird some of the decisions they make. And then some of the things they leave out are cheap, I think. Small details add up, man. Now people get critical on some of my videos when I mention some small details, but it's just like, they'd be so.
But if you want them to
make.
get better, I mean, you have to tell them what they need to do. If you think there's something they can do better, if no one is critical, nothing ever gets better.
Yep. And it's simple.
Until you're doing this, like New Wave Toys, if you're making this, I have a hard time being critical because it's very good. I mean, this is when you care a lot about what you're doing. I mean, and iArcade's a little bit that way. I mean, think about it. The guy that owns iArcade, he put everything he has on the line to make iArcade, Jong. So it has to be good, and the passion's there. That's what it is. But I mean, they can do it. I mean, I think, like I said, we got better stuff than we've ever had. Like Home Arcade still is, I'm not selling all my arcades and buying a pinball machine. You don't need to worry. Papa Brad's not going anywhere. I still love arcades. I mean, I grew up in the golden age of arcades, so I mean, it's just a nostalgia thing for me too, that I love it, and I share it with my grandkids, and then that's a good experience. So I'm going to keep doing it, Oh, now I don't know what to say. He made me full screen, but yeah, no, I mean, that's, Home Arcade right now is better than it's ever been. I think it's going to continue to be good. There's going to be more cool things coming out. We're going to get, things we expect and things we're going to be surprised on. So I don't see the hobby as far as Home Arcade going anywhere. I mean, I was into this stuff back when you had to build a MAME cabinet to play these games. It was all do it yourself. So, things are easier than they've ever been.
Yeah, and these things are easy to put together.
Yeah, relatively easy to put together. I mean,
the first
relatively affordable considering, how much real arcades originally are.
Yeah, my Pac-Man, I paid $200 for that thing, I think.
That's the thing. And, to me, the Arcade1Up is like, I'll wait for the fire sales, I mean, and at the fire sale prices, they're worth it, But, like I said, the only one I paid a lot for was Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
The only one I paid a lot for was Tron, Dragon Slayer, and Star Wars.
Those are three of the best ones, though. So at least you got I consider those to be three of the best cabs I've ever made.
I still love Tron. I mean, they did a good job on it. I wish they had that translucent panel on there, but they did a great job on it. I just love it. Every time I walk in my room, I just look at that thing, especially if I have it on with the black light on there.
Yeah.
They did a great job on it. I just love the look of it. I mean, I remember playing Tron for the first time in the arcade, man, and that black light just glowing. If you had your white shoes on, they would be glowing.
Yeah, man, it's still cool.
It's so cool, man. I still remember that. But yeah, they did a really good job. I mean, of course, their marquee and their little front panel thing are, always don't look the greatest.
What price did you get on your Tron, Goofyfoot? What's a good price for Tron when it's on sale? I've never seen it on sale.
Me either. Tron was the most, but still got it on
That's
sale.
why I don't have one. I mean, if it went on sale good, I might buy one. just to have one because I like.
I think I did see it on sale last summer. Maybe it was on sale. I did see it because I was kind of mad. Like, damn it! It was like for 1 week. It was on sale. I want to
Bobby
say
Hand said he paid full price for everything except for Tron. Everything else was fire sale. And really, to me, that's the way to buy Arcade1Ups. I mean, they all go on sale if you just wait it out. I mean,
well, see, I really didn't. I thought
sometimes it's not that long. Like, I mean, imagine if you paid full price for the Blitz game, and then what was it like? A month later, it's like $200.
I think they
Or
made
less.
a boatload of those, and I think they're like, oh shit, these
They
ain't-
overproduced. Maybe.
I think that's what happened with that one. They don't have they're not doing sales anymore, or at least right now they're not doing any sales.
$450 on the Dell website. Wow, that is a good price for that one. I've never seen it that cheap.
My brother got it for $4. Yeah, I'd never seen it that on Dell. Wow.
Dell computers. Wow.
Wow, I didn't know they had any of those. Man, see, they're just trying to get rid of those.
Did those fall off the truck? How did they get those?
Yeah. Yeah, right now they don't have any sales going. For a while there, they were having a new sale every week.
Yeah. Well, I usually buy them when I get a good deal on them. You know, I got the Ridge Racer at Best Buy. It was a really good price.
Yeah, you can get some good prices too. You know, even the Simpsons there for a while was at a really good price. And I know Walmart too. You can get them sometimes a really good price at Walmart.
Yeah.
I know that Bozo Calvin I was telling you, he got some cabinets damn cheap. It's like, damn man, how you get those damn so cheap?
Yeah. And sometimes even from Arcade1Up themselves, like I got Killer Instinct cheap from them and I got Big Blue cheap from them, you know? So, I mean, you just got to watch the deals, you know? There's no real pattern or logic to it, but they do come up, you know, if you keep watching them.
But like I said, though, Arcade1Up was doing sales every week.
Mm-hmm.
I was doing videos on them because I was like, when I first started this channel, I was running out of ideas and stuff to do.
Wow,
Like,
Pac-Man, $125. Wow, you got some good deals, Hobby Hands. I thought I got some deals. You got some really good deals. 150 for
150.
Turtles.
I didn't see something for
You got
150.
T2 for $150.
Wow.
What? Turtles for $230. Miss Pac-Man for $125. Wow, that's some good deals.
I mean, I did see the Simpsons at $200. I didn't see them at $150, but I did see them at $200. I'm thinking, damn, they must not be able to get rid of those cabinets.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've never seen T2 at $150. Wow. Pac-Man, I got my Pac-Man for $200. But I mean, that cab was out for quite a while when I got it.
Yeah. I might have paid more than that for mine, actually, my Namco Legacy. But it was under $300. I think it was $300 or under. But
Can you still
I
get
like that
Pac-Man
cab.
on
It's
there?
still good.
You still selling Pac-Man on Arcade1Up?
Sure.
Here's the Simpsons. Simpsons are back to $700. Damn.
T2 150 because they had some Amazon points. Okay.
Wow. Yeah, I'm not seeing. Did I miss Pac-Man?
Oh no, the Miss Pac-Man went missing. I don't know what happened to Miss Pac-Man. She got taken out.
Here's the wood-looking one.
On
Miss
those
Pac-Man.
deluxe cabs.
Oh. Here's the Miss Pac-Man with the wood.
Yeah.
I don't see Pac-Man on all their any of their stuff.
See, they were going to make the cab I was kind of interested in was the deluxe Miss Pac-Man with the blue, but then they discontinued it. So,
You know what? I bet they took away the other Pac-Man so you would buy the new one, I bet.
you know, I don't want a class of 1981. I have issues with that game. But
You said you're not even using 81 ROM.
They're not using the 1981 ROM.
That's funny they took Pac-Man away. They want you to buy that deluxe cab.
Yeah, then we should buy two of them instead of one.
Here you can buy the baby Pac-Man.
Mm-hmm. $279 for that.
What's that?
They can't be selling many of those.
Yeah, so yeah, they do not have the Pac-Man cabinet on here anymore. They took it away so you buy the deluxe. They want you to buy this one. That's funny they took Pac-Man away from there. I mean, it's been on there forever.
Yeah.
But they want you to buy this one, which does look really, really nice. I love the screen. Got the box feel going on here. I always talk about the box feel.
It does.
I like that. That looks more.
The thing is that it's pretty much the same games list as the Namco Legacy for the Pac-Man.
Got a live
the only new game you get is what was it? Rolling Thunder, I think.
There was 2.
And
Rolling Thunder.
Galaga 88. Rolling Thunder and Galaga 88. Other than that, it's the same games list.
Yep.
I can't do it. Yeah.
Look, you got a live button though.
I hear you.
Live.
Yeah.
It doesn't excite you?
It's cool. I mean,
I'm not gonna get it. If I didn't have that one back there,
I'm sure someone has the max score you can get for like all these games. Because you know, there's a point where they roll over.
Right.
Like Galaga, I've rolled over a Galaga machine where I've rolled it over to where it resets. So you have to stop right before it rolls the score.
Look, they got to show a little kid playing the game.
Yeah.
Look.
It's perfect size. Perfect size.
You don't have to bend over.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I'm 6'2". I'll be looking at like the top of the marquee.
There you go. That's what it'll really look like. Way above. 61 inches. Too small. A one piece, man, it's just too small. You still need a riser or extender. Stupid. You're going to make these deluxe cabs, man. Make them a little higher.
Yeah, right? They should have made them a little higher for sure.
I told you the way.
You know.
T2 150 because I had some Amazon points. Got my Galaga and Pac-Man from 180. Man, you got it for 180.
Y'all get some good deals. I thought I got good deals. Y'all got better deals than I ever got. Well, I did get the 149 Big Blue. I did get that one.
You did?
That one up. Yeah. I was.
Blitz 199. Ridge Racer 249. I got 2 countercades from Amazon, $75 a piece. Marvel vs. Cam and NBA Jam. Best deal was Pac-Man stole for QVC, $27. That's a really good deal.
Yeah.
That's really what it's worth. Yeah, I agree. Goofy Foot, they are cheap. Got my Defender Partycade for $170 QVC. See, I've seen other people get deals at QVC. Every time I go up there, though, man, they're like full price.
Full price for you.
I know. It's like, because that got them cheap on there, too. I go up there, QVC. They're more money than Arcade1Up.
Yeah. You get the special price.
Yeah. $50 more than Arcade1Up page. BB for $149. Also, what's BB?
Big Blue.
BB? Oh, Big Blue. Yeah.
Big Blue cab. Yeah, that was an insane deal.
I think it was those.
Yeah,
Big Blue
Defender Partycade seems like it's becoming scarce, but they can make more of those. But it is it's a great cab. It's my favorite machine that hangs on a door.
Yeah, I saw that in some of your videos.
I love that machine. It's so cool.
They didn't even make any more anymore? Because I don't think on here, these are all their cabs, and I don't think that one's even on here anymore. But yeah, I think you can still find those, though, in different stores.
Yeah, that would be on my short list. Like if they did like a Defender Legacy type cab, Defender would be cool. I would probably be all over that.
Well, they do have 2 Partycades still. We got Miss Pac-Man and Pac-Man Super Pac-Man. $300 for those.
Wow.
How much did you pay for yours? You didn't pay that much.
I don't have a Miss Pac-Man. That's what I'm saying. I would like to have a Miss Pac-Man. I don't have one.
No, your Partycade. Just to.
Oh, I can't remember. I think I paid $150 for it. It wasn't expensive. I got it on a sale, and
$300 seems expensive.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Now I hear you can't find a Defender Partycade. Brooklyn Menace says.
I got it from QVC.
So you got a good deal.
Yeah, they were blowing them out, man.
getting rid of them. QVC.
It was crazy. You had to select the Defender party key, though. I think it showed like Pac-Man or something, and you had to select it out of the list. But it was no big deal. That's one machine I really like that they did. That's probably one of my favorite Arcade1Ups. The Defender party key is probably one of my favorite Arcade1Ups.
Brooklyn Menace. I got mine on sale during the holiday.
Fun playing Defender with the correct control layout. It's like the way it was meant to be played. Plus, it's got a lot of good. It's got Gorf on there. You got so many good games on that. That was the perfect machine. Don't even do anything different. Just take that and put it in a 3/4. Make a bigger size version of that. Leave the controls the way they are.
So how was Defender the big cab? Anybody?
That one has the Mortal Kombat controls though. Doesn't have the right stuff in it.
So
even though it's Defender.
Why did they do that?
I don't know why they do that. That's what I ask myself every time that I look at things they do. It's like it looks like a Defender. It has the wrong controls. It has the wrong games list. It's like it's a Mortal Kombat with like that's skin to Defender.
Oh yeah, because the same as my Mr. Do back there.
Yeah, it's a Mortal Kombat.
You can see it back there. There it is. There's Mortal Kombat. My Mr. Do. I can't find it. I don't see the games on here. I hate how they do the write-ups. They're always different.
Oh knows Temco says he wants an online countercade with MK, Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, Marvel, or Jam. $150 or less.
Just want an online countercade with MK, SF, and Marvel.
That thing is hideous. Look at what Goofyfoot said about the Defender arcade.
There's a Defender Partycade on eBay for $350. That thing is hideous. What? This is beautiful.
I think it is beautiful. It's just they messed up the controls. They messed up the.
That's why they
have
did
the
it.
right games in it.
Look at the games they have on there. Mortal Kombat 2.
Got Paperboy on it.
What the? That's so stupid.
Who wants to play Paperboy on a Defender cab?
Defender. I mean, look, Defender is like way down here.
I know.
You know,
It's
first
like
game
side,
they show you is all Mortal
thought.
Kombat.
Yeah, got some Mortal Kombat cab.
That's so stupid. You can't.
Rich Dello snagged the Defender party key for $99. Yeah, $20 off for the first time buyer.
Dang.
I got a good deal on mine too. I don't think I got that good. I think I paid $150 is what I remember, but I could be wrong. But it was.
I love how they always show these people.
It was worth getting. I don't regret it at all. That was a machine that I've gotten a lot out of.
That's so funny. It's a Defender cabinet, but Defender, when he listed, Defender's like way down here after all the Mortal Kombats.
Yeah.
That's so stupid. It tells you right there. It's not a Defender cab.
No, it's not a Defender cab.
Look at all these
Defender
people.
artwork.
They're always squatting when they're
Yeah,
playing.
they are enjoying that game too. Look at those faces.
They're
that
like,
guy has on some skinny jeans too. Them jeans are extra skinny.
My knees hurt. My knees hurt. My knees are hurting over here.
Comes with some Advil for your back.
Yeah, I can't believe they did that. Defender. Let's just slap a Defender on there to get people to buy it. I mean, I like the side art on it, but that's about it in the marquee.
Oh knows Temco. I got a Gamer Mini for $39. It's an Act Games product. It's like a little controller where you can play games on it. $39 brand new. Wow, that's a good deal.
Yeah. Goofyfoot. Art is good, but come on.
Get that. You get a USB stick, put coin ops on it, and you're done. You got a nice little emulation setup. Goes to any HDMI screen.
Dude,
maybe that looks like that shape that we saw on the New Wave toys. Maybe they're making a Defender.
I think they're going to make a Defender.
Dude, make a little tiny Defender.
I think so.
That looked like the shape, yeah.
Yep. I think it was like one of the last ones. Zoltar. I swear. I don't see it now. I swear one looked
Nah,
like
it doesn't look like it's the same shape.
No,
Thought I
I swear
saw
one
it.
had like a bump out over here,
Oh.
but no.
That's crazy that they're doing that.
This one here, maybe right here.
Yeah, maybe.
What do you think? Here's that
Maybe.
one. There's that. Has the angles. You have one angle, two angle,
Yeah, maybe.
one angle, two angle. I don't know. But yeah, the side art's right. But that's about it. Can't really see the controls that well, though.
Yeah.
At least not that picture.
That's cool.
So that one had just one joystick.
Yeah, you got your reverse button.
I remember playing Defender. I can't remember what. Was that an 8-way or a 4-way?
I think it's an 8-way, and then there's a reverse button, like right, like where your thumb can hit it, so you can.
Right there.
It's got a very unique control scheme. Like once you learn to play on it, it's fun though. And then there's a thrust of fire button. You got smart bomb, and hyperspace is in the middle.
All right here.
That's basically that. Yeah, that's your hyperspace, and then you've got that's reverse. That changes the direction of the ship.
And look at the joystick. Look at they have a box underneath it, so you can only go up and down.
Yeah, it's up and down. That's right. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's up and down. But on multi-cades, it's an 8-way usually. Like they have a multi-Williams that has Defender layout, and they just use the 8-way on it. It works.
Does it?
Yeah. The real arcade probably has a joystick that only goes up and down, though. That's true.
Or they're using that white bracket to force it.
Yeah.
It could be a 4-way, and they're just forcing you to go up and down.
It could be. Yeah.
That's what that white bracket's for. Because you see, it's like a.
I think I do have one numbskull. I think I have the Pac-Man Richardello. Man, numbskull to me though, it does not have the speed chip mode, which was disappointing. It's very cool looking though.
Got a Gamer Mini for $39, brand new. I never heard of Gamer Mini. Best money I spent in years. Now you can even put one sauce on it now too.
Yeah.
That's a hard play of 1/6 scale. I would buy it. That's a nice thing about New Wave. You can hook them up to TVs.
Yep.
Perfect time to get games too, since they solved the having to log in issue. The current firmware is stable. Oh, they're having problems with logging in at games. Papa, do you have any numbskull quarter
I think
arcades?
I have the Pac-Man. Mm-hmm.
I've heard of numbskull. Never heard of that Gamer Mini. Is that a brand name?
That's the At Games. It's like a joystick with single player joystick with I think it has 8 buttons.
Oh, I think I saw that up there.
Yeah, and you use like a puck with it that has like kind of like the guts. The
These
brain.
here?
There it is. Yeah, like the little round thing is like it's kind of like a Raspberry Pi, but it's At Games proprietary system.
Oh, is that
Yeah.
what that is? I thought that was a
Yeah.
speaker or something.
No, that's actually like the Raspberry Pi part would be. That's where you put the HDMI in. You put your internet into that. They work good. Their control panels are they're little mini gamer. They work good.
And he got it. Bogan Nose got it for $39.
I know.
Now they're
Man.
selling it for $130.
You couldn't buy the buttons and the joystick for that.
Dang. Yeah, I've heard of numbskull, but it's been a while. Listen, is this it here?
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah, they got the little rug too. Oh, this it here?
Space Invaders. Yeah, look at that. That's cool.
Yeah, I was up here a long time ago. They got a Space Invaders too.
Toxic Crusaders Avenger beat 'em up coming out. That does sound cool. That'd be a good property to make a beat 'em up out of.
Here you
It
go.
could be a lot of fun.
No pictures. When did the pictures load? Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
Miss Pac-Man you can get.
that looks nice.
So they look the same size as New Wave. So they must be like a New Wave competitor.
Yeah, they're a little bigger. Like I have one of them. I have the Pac-Man,
Oh, there it is. Right
and
there.
it's just I don't like playing Pac-Man in slow mode, but it's really cool. It's really authentic.
Does it have an HDMI out too?
No,
Ah, it
no,
doesn't.
it's just like a little arcade, but it's made out of wood. I mean, it's definitely high quality.
Yeah, there's that. There is a seller on eBay selling those gamer minis cheap. Now he upped the price to $49. 49 is still a good deal. That's what I was going to say. Because how much are these things going for? You don't got a price on these things? I'm missing a price here.
Huh. Oh, they sell
You
through
can't get them
Amazon.
Yeah, you have to get them on Amazon.
They go through
GameStop,
stores. Okay,
Walmart.
gotcha.
100. Yeah, see, same price as New Wave. So if I'm going to buy a mini one like this, I'm going to go with New Wave because you can hook it up to a TV.
Mm.
Being safe, but even though, like you said, they're a little bit taller, I
They're a
can
little
tell with that,
bigger. Mm.
but you can't hook it up to TV, so you can't use a
No.
bigger monitor. I mean, how is it to play on that thing? Like those.
It's all right. I mean, it's still a miniature. I mean, it's like still really small, but
That's
it is what it is. I mean, it's kind of cool.
what makes that New Wave different. Is they got the HDMI out, so you can hook it up to a TV. I mean,
Yeah,
makes
it's
them kind of
good.
stand out.
Yeah, the emulation is really great. Plays right. They got the arcade ROM. Just everything's good. It's like it's quality. It's quality.
Yeah.
You can tell they cared about making it right.
Another company, man. Why can't they jump up to 3/4?
Yeah, they would be good if they took that level of detail they do and put it in the 3/4 scale arcades. That would be cool. You know who should get into 3/4 scale arcades? iircade. Because iircade has a lot of good licenses.
Evercade.
Yeah, iircade console company. They could probably make a good arcade with like all the properties they have.
Oh, they just do handhelds.
They do like these little mini consoles and cartridges. They got like they got some pretty good stuff. They got Capcom. They got some good stuff. Some good licenses.
The other one has
They got
some
a
good
lot of the same licenses that iircade has. A lot of
really?
the same games, yeah. Which I like. I like the games that iircade has, so I'm sure I'd probably like it. Evercade, but I think they could probably make it. They seem to know like what good retro games are.
cartridges, EXPs, verse retailers content. You know what?
Oh no, Temco. Remember how far things have come from 4 or 5 years ago? The My Arcade stuff and all those really cheap mini arcades to the stuff now. That's what I was saying too. I mean, we're in a golden age. I mean, home arcade's never been as good as it is now. I mean, for the longest time, you could do this stuff, but you had to do it yourself.
Yep.
Like there was no easy mode to doing like a multicade. And anymore, I mean, they got so many good options. It's if you're here to play games, it's easier than ever.
Yeah, I actually have my arcade cabinet. I got the elevator action. They're $60 a piece. Yeah. Where is that? Licensed collectibles. This is my arcades. These are smaller. My elevator action is in my closet. I don't even have it out. I should bring it out.
It's like after playing the numbskull, like you can't go to that. You know what I mean? Like it's such a gap in quality.
There it is.
That is cool.
$40.
The graphics kind of look like the arcade with the brown.
$40. It plays like the arcade, but they're smaller. They are. Take this here, and it's probably
half that size. Yeah.
Yeah, it's about that here down. They're pretty small, but it plays good. It doesn't have HDMI out either. But the coin door lights up, and it's your coin button. The marquee does not light up. Joystick's kind of nice on it, but yeah, they're pretty small. Except I play it so much, mine's in my closet back there. I should bring it out for next stream.
Yeah,
but Jester Tester got one of these suckers.
That looks cool.
He got one in Five Below for $5.
Really?
You see, it goes for $60 up here. He got that Five Below for $5.
Wow. For real?
Yep. And
it's that one?
Yep.
That's insane.
And it has a 3D background on it.
Are you kidding me? That's crazy.
Yeah, $5 for that thing, man.
$5. Dude.
I want to go out to my Five Below and see if mine has one.
Really? Yeah, I want to see.
It was just a month ago.
Five Below.
Yeah, I mean, he just it was just a month. He did that video just a month ago. Unlimited Edition XP is finally on the way.
Yeah, I need to get some sleep too, man. I got to get up at 5 in the morning.
Good night, fellas. See you guys tomorrow night. You streaming tomorrow?
Yeah, he does the Friday night arcade show.
That's right, yeah.
I'm a co-host on that show with him. So
what time does that start?
I'll be there. I think it's usually 10:30. Brooklyn's 10:30.
Eastern?
It's 10:30. That's my time, Central Time. So I don't know what time that is Eastern.
9:30.
9:30. Okay.
Yeah, oh shit, it's after midnight.
I know, man.
Damn, I ain't ready for that late.
You do marathon streams.
Frick. You're the guy coming on here anymore.
Nah, I'll come on. I love this show. I love this show. It's awesome. A lot of fun, just to chill. We talked about arcade games. We talked about Arcade1Up. We talked about the mods we've done to our machines. I had a great time. It's fun.
Me too, man. It's fun. It was
fun. It was fun. We were just saying, stuff we're doing. But
thanks, Ritual.
For sure.
Yeah, I had fun, man. I mean, when you have fun, man, time flies. I mean, I can't believe we've been on here, 3 hours?
I know. Yeah. I'll have to edit this down to 45 minutes. No, put on my stream.
You keep telling me to freaking
we need to do our show. Our shows are where it's at, but
wow.
It's all good though. But yeah, we outlasted all the other streamers got in. We just outlasted them.
Dang, I just got here. You've been here for quite a while, Goofyfoot.
Yeah.
You've been in here for at least an hour or 45 minutes.
Dude. Goofyfoot's a trooper. He stuck with me for a 16-hour marathon stream I did.
Damn.
Goofyfoot's the man.
I don't know if I can do it. Yeah, two
hopefully
hours.
I get to meet him at Southern Fried Gaming. Hopefully he goes and we can hang out. He's an awesome guy. But yeah, I do need to get to sleep because I'm gonna be up late night tomorrow and I gotta go to school tomorrow. So, but I did have a great time.
Yeah, I did too. Appreciate it.
We'll do it again.
Yes.
And
next week.
I like the way you did the poll. The poll was cool where you let the audience decide. You let the people that watch decide what the show's about. That was super cool.
I was happy I got 19 votes on there too, man. I was like,
that
wow,
is cool.
got 19
That is
people
cool.
on
I
there.
like that. The poll thing is cool. I'd be down for doing that again. But it's fun.
Yep, it was a lot of fun. I appreciate you being on here, man.
Yeah. Do you have an intro or anything that you do?
Nah, just that 30-second thing.
Arcade talk, okay.
Remember last week I did that, and then we popped up live.
It's okay, Goofyfoot.
Puppy,
that's cool.
Puppy, you going to Cleveland?
Nah, I can't. It's too far for me. I'm in Louisiana. It's too far.
It's only, I think, 45 minutes for me.
Yeah, you should go. That'd be awesome. That'd be good content for your channel too. Don't spend the whole time filming though. Just like film like a little bit.
Bad thing is that it would be more fun to go with somebody.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of people, a lot of YouTubers will be there if you go. You'll probably see some of them. And provided
no.
they actually go to the event.
Goofy decided dozed off for a little while, Brad. Oh no.
Yeah. That's all good.
I'll be hands to very
Yeah, definitely
very
go
cool.
go to that. That'll be fun. If I was close, I would go to it. I just don't live close to it. But
I'll be there. Goofy Foot, you're going to be there? Richard said he's going to be there. Wow. When is that? That's coming up soon too, isn't it? I do believe.
is it September?
I want September or August, I thought. I'll help you out with the filming. That'd be cool. Yeah, I live in Pittsburgh, so it's hop on 76 and you just direct route to Cleveland. It might be an hour, a little over an hour, but it's not long. Actually, I grew up not too far from Cleveland, actually.
Yeah.
I'm from Ashtabula, which is just east.
Yeah, over 13 hours away. Yeah, in the same boat.
Dang, Goofy Foot's going. Wow. I could drive over there. Man, 13 hours, man. I wouldn't want to drive. That's like going down to Disney from here. Not fun. I still got Disney filmage I did because I went down to Disney last September. I still got tons of footage that I did there, and I have not put on my channel yet.
Done anything with it, huh? Yeah.
Some of it I have, but all this arcade stuff came out here at the end of the year. It's just like I've been busy with
Yeah,
I did do the lightsabers.
Yeah.
I did the lightsabers, and then all this stuff. Arcades. I've been doing more arcade stuff lately.
Yeah, I love Disney World, man. I love all the Disney parks. They're just fun.
Yeah.
That stuff never gets old. I mean, honestly, I could go move into Space Mountain or the Haunted Mansion. I mean, I love those rides.
I love those
they're
rides.
they're always cool.
Space Mountain, man. I got to put a video out. It's gonna be stupid because you can't see nothing, of course, for Space Mountain, but you can hear my reactions. It's pretty hilarious. I think it's hilarious. I'm like, oh,
dude,
shit. And
this game I keep telling you about, the Saturn game, I swear the music in that Saturn game that's like Robotron is like the cue waiting music you hear when you're in Space Mountain. Like that futuristic space music. Yeah. I swear it's like Space Mountain. That's what I said the first time I played it too. I was like, but yeah. But Disney's awesome, man. Disney's so much fun.
I don't know if I'll ever go again, but I just went down there I went down there for my YouTube channel, really, and I still got a lot of footage I got to put out for it.
Yeah. Did you get to do that Rise of the Resistance ride? That was cool. I got to do that last time I went. That thing was amazing.
I got video on that too.
Cool.
I got video on that.
They do a good job. Disney, their parks are really nice. I love Disney parks.
Wow, Goofy went to Space Mountain when it opened.
Wow.
Yeah, I did the Millennium Falcon ride and Ride of the Resistance. I got video on both of them, so I got to put those out yet too. I haven't put out yet. Ride of the Resistance is pretty cool. Yeah,
it is cool. And like just when you get in there and it's like there's a Millennium Falcon and it's in real scale and you're standing by it, it's just so cool. I mean, it's just awesome.
Give one tip to anybody in here who's going to go to Disney and do the Ride of Resistance: do not pay for the Lightning ride. It's not worth it. You skip some people, but you get to a point where you're in with the regular people.
Oh,
it's
but don't they like when I went? I don't know if it's still this way, but when I went, they were actually making it where there was no reservations for the whole day. Like you would literally unless you did the Lightning Pass or whatever, like you couldn't even ride the ride because they had no availability. It was crazy.
Yeah,
but
when I went in September, it was cool. It was.
Yeah, it is so expensive. Disney's the prices are way out of control, but at least it's good though. At least it's fun.
And Ride of Resistance right now is one of those ones you have to pay for the Lightning round or whatever it's called, Lightning Lane. You have to pay for it separately. It's not in the package where you can buy it for the whole day. It's one you have to pay separately, and I think it was $25 a piece. I think it's more than that now. But you only skip part of the line.
They're bringing Back to the Future at Universal, Rich Oldello says. I remember that ride.
I don't remember that. I've only been to Universal once when it first opened. I don't remember. remember that
So
one.
you never went when they had all the Harry Potter stuff like they have now. They have all the 2 different Harry Potter worlds. Yeah,
Yeah, I
pretty cool.
I was there the first year they were opened.
Uh,
I was a stunt double. I got into one of the acts.
oh, okay, cool.
I
The
was-
Fear Factor one.
I forget which one. That dude
They had a
falls.
Fear Factor one.
It's one that you fall from the ceiling or something. So they throw down a dummy, and then I pop out like I'm the one that fell.
like you were the one that fell.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
that's
was
cool.
stumble onto stage and all that.
Yeah,
I did not want to be part of it.
no, you just
Pick me
stumbled
out of the
into
crowd.
it. Yeah, that's cool.
Passes. Yeah, Fast Pass to me, for some of the rides, I think it's worth it, but some of them it's not. Like Animal Kingdom, you don't need it.
Dude, like last time I went to Animal Kingdom, I must have rode that Mount Everest like 8 times. It was ridiculous. Like I just kept riding that over and over and over again. I love that ride. That's so cool.
And there's not hardly
So
any,
awesome.
The line's never that big, which is
It's
weird.
just amazing. It's just so fun.
It's fun and like nobody rides that ride for some reason. I don't
Yeah.
understand it. And me and my son went with me in September, and I think we rode it 5 times because there was no line. We just kept going.
Yeah, that's what I did last time I went. I must have I kid you not. I probably rode it like 8 times. It was ridiculous.
Yeah,
It's like, I just kept riding it again and again and again. It's like the best ride at Animal Kingdom too.
Oh yeah, it's definitely
You know?
definitely the best ride. I think it's the reason.
The Avatar ride is cool, but it's a long wait. You know, the one where you're flying, the Flight of Passage is really cool.
See, me and my son got the lightning lane.
Flight of Passage is cool. Yeah, it was quick.
We
That
got right in.
that thing loads a lot of people at once.
Yep.
You know.
Yeah, because I think there's 3 or 4 stories.
Like 3 or 4 stories going all at once.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, see, I thought the lightning lane was good for that one, and that's one we had to pay extra. I think it was $15 a person, but I think it was worth it because we didn't wait, and there was a huge line for that one.
Huge line. Yeah, that's a really bad line on that one.
And we walked right in.
Yeah.
But cool story, real quick, is the people that make Avatar, they want to change the Avatar down in Disney to be like because there's 4 or 5 coming out, and they're going to clip a piece, so you're going to have more than just one ride on there. They're going to change. They're going to change it.
Change it up. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's
so
cool.
he wants for every movie coming out, he wants to have a little snip of that film with it, which I thought was really cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
So you're going to have at least 4 or 5 different versions, so you never know which one you're going to get. I think I thought that's pretty cool.
Yeah. It's pretty crazy. It's themed so well when you get in there and you get in the way that they shift from like the Avatar to like, the Everest, Expedition Everest. Like the themes at Animal Kingdom are about as good as I've seen. The different parts of the park feel so different from each other.
Yep.
Then the other part where you're like walking through Africa, really cool park.
Yeah, only thing I think is kind of goofy is that Dino Land. It's like
that's kind of dated. Yeah, that's kind of outdated.
Yeah, it looks like a carnival. But I think I heard
a terrible dinosaur ride that they have. It's like where the meteor's going to hit the planet. You're doing time trips. It's so 80s.
I think they're going to get rid of that Dino ride. I think they're going to put another theme there.
What do you think?
What do you think of the Avatar ride? I thought the Avatar ride was awesome.
Yeah, it's great, man. It's great.
I mean, you really feel like you're on one of those Banshees.
It's incredible. Yeah, the way they make it feel like it's breathing. It has like where it's like it breathes in and out while you're sitting on the thing. It's amazing.
And you got the air hitting you. Got the air hitting you.
It's great.
Yeah, it's
and cool everything ride. In that part of the park, it just has a whole different feel. Like it's themed so well. It's great.
You got the rocks up in the sky. I can't believe they did that.
I mean, you don't even have to know about the Avatar movie to go in there and just think it's cool. I mean, it's just neat the way they did it.
Yeah, just walking around is pretty cool.
Yeah, I think probably out of the Disney products, probably Animal Kingdom is still probably my favorite.
Yeah, Dino Ride is good. I like the Dino Ride. Feel like you're in a little Jeep. It was worth the wait, man. I didn't have to wait with that Avatar one. I got right on. I've been there in 20 years. Yeah, I've only been there 4 times. Been there 4 times. The one time though was for work. We had a conference we went to, so I didn't really go into any.
It was Orlando. Just happened to be there. Yeah.
Well, we were at the Swan. Actually, the convention was at the Swan.
Oh,
Hotel.
okay, cool. It was actually at Disney. Wow, lucky you.
Yeah, it was at the Swan Resort, and it was all paid, man. The
Big
flight
money.
and everything. It was
Big
full work.
money. Big money.
Oh, I know. I ended up getting fired shortly after that, but
Well, at least you got to go on the trip.
I know. But the thing is, they acted like I went to the convention every day in the morning. I was there for 5 hours, and then in the afternoon I would take off and hang around the
Oh.
pool or do whatever.
Oh.
They acted like I was never at the convention, and every day I made sure one of the bosses of the company. I made sure every day I saw him and talked to him. And I get back, they act like I wasn't. Oh, I never saw him there. I was like, dude, I talked to you every day.
Yeah.
I was there for
Crazy.
5 hours. What do you want me to be there for 10? I thought I did good. They act like I did, and they're like,
Oh, that's cool. That's cool, Goofy Foot.
my wife used to work for Disney. Oh wow, got free
Yeah.
passes every year. That'd be cool. Yeah, it is amazing at night. All right, guys, I'm gonna get off here. I know
Okay, man.
Papa Brad's got to go. He's got to get up in the morning.
Yep. Peace, everybody.
Thanks everybody for stopping by.
Yep.
Appreciate
Play
it.
some of your arcades.
Sean and Dolphins stayed at the. I never stayed at the resort. We bounced every 3 years. All right, thanks so much for hanging out, Papa Brad. Thanks everybody in the
Yep,
stream for
absolutely.
hanging
I'll
out.
be back.
Nice. Hey, what's up, Common Sense? We're getting off here. Thanks everybody.
Take
Was
care,
on here
Virtual
tonight.
Dello. Take care, Goofy Foot. Thanks for watching.
Good stream, guys. Thanks, Goofy Foot. Yep, thanks, Goofy Foot. Ritual, Common Sense, Handy Hands. Everybody was on here tonight. Brooklyn Menace. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. Bo Knows, Tecmo. Appreciate all you guys. You guys make it fun. You guys are awesome. We'll hopefully see you guys next week, next Thursday, 9:15 p.m. Eastern. Hopefully see you then.
T. McCluskey presents Arcade Talk live stream.
We will now be kicking down the street.